What we got going on today? Oh, ouch. Mm. Ba, 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 shoo-doo. What's up, man? What's up with you? Ba, 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 shoo-doo. Ba, 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 shoo-doo. Oh man, how y'all doing today, man? On this fine, I'm about to say Wednesday. This fine Friday. Whew. Ba, 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 ba. I think right now I'm gonna stay in the shade. It's a little hot right now. So probably best to stay in the shade right now. So I sit down right here. He said chilling word. What's you got planned? Nothing much. Sit here and talk to y'all. Y'all getting the screen from me almost every day, man, because time is running out. On this channel, we're not gonna do it no more. So y'all better soak it up all y'all getting right now. Because in the future, ain't gonna be none of it. You know what I'm saying? Which is the way I like it. Ugh, like my solo time and whatnot, you feel me? Ow. So just out here chilling, man. How y'all feeling? Shout out to. No, I ain't gonna stop YouTube. Just gonna stop this channel. Anything but this channel. This channel sucks. This is my least favorite. Y'all got like 12 of these. I got like 12 channels. This is my least favorite one out of all 12. I have many it is. Well, happy Friday, people. Happy Friday. Yeah, I don't fool with this channel, man. This channel freaking sucks. So. Keep moving. Hold on, like I said, you can go follow my music pages, man. A Steve Keys. That's where I'm at. My other main one where I'm at, I'm not doing none of that over there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to establish like a little, not a fan base, but like an actual, uh, just a little something. I'm not gonna do it right now because I want to take a break from really doing YouTube, man, doing content and talking on the phone and in front of the camera and stuff like that. So, um, but as of like right now, I don't tell people because the whole goal is to go over there and get away from people over here. You know what I'm saying? If I tell everybody where I'm at, they just gonna show right up. One person over here gonna figure out, oh no, see Darby's son over there, and then all them niggas gonna go like, no, no. The whole goal is to stay discreet. I notice when it comes to the music, it's very discreet because, like I said, people don't want. I know it's one thing, like I said with Negroes, they don't want to support no music. They don't want to support like nothing else except a word. They want a word channel. You feel me? Like they don't want the other gifts of God. You know what I'm saying? God gave us all gifts that's equivalent to the word. Nigga, if it can't make them huggable, it can jump up and down and stop sharing all over the place. They don't want it. So I told people what my music page is, you know what I'm saying? People act like they didn't want to go over. I said, cool. Well, when I got Russians and I got Chinese people overseas that actually go subscribe to it, I like that better. I'm establishing an international audience anyways. I don't even want an American audience no more. Americans are boring, man. Like we really boring people. You know what I'm saying? Like not interesting. This music is big all over the world, you know what I'm saying? Versus being in California or being in no, not to y'all California, but just saying, I'm just naming out states. Idaho, Montana, Texas, you know what I'm saying? That's the world is bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. Shouts out to Cali. Well, yeah, South Beach. Oh, sorry, South. Look at me. I meant to say South California, North California. I just appreciate that. What do you mean fighting is a gift from God? What do you mean? Like you able to box real good, like Mayweather? Because if that's what you mean, I'm like, I mean, probably. God gave certain people hands. There's a reason he told Gideon to go do the work and told Jehu to go kill Jezebel because not everybody had hands. You feel me? Like if God would have chose half these soft men nowadays, boy, Jezebel had killed him. Ahab and ran him over. There's a reason he chose Jehu because Jehu had hands, man. Dude came out there to Jehu, to him. He said, "Did you come in peace?" And he said, "Man, what peace got to do with me? Man, get in the back of me." He said, "Get in the back of me." He said, "Falling behind my people." Anybody else would have been like, "Well, define peace. I'm just here to just deliver a message to Jezebel." That's some sensitive dude on YouTube trying to preach to everybody. Well, see, the Lord told me to tell you that, I think you should listen to this word. He didn't come with I think you should. He came with like, I'm gonna do something to you. He said, "Where's she at?" Where's she at? I mean, it could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be gifted to fight. I mean, it was my son George Foreman, man. You know George Foreman. And so, I mean, it was, he was a pastor, trying to be a pastor. But I think he needed the money to like fund his church, stuff like that. So I remember Daddy said Daddy was like, God could have possibly gifted him with some hands, you know what I'm saying? To get in the ring, you know what I'm saying? And get that money. So I believe like fighting is a gift. I believe it. Because like I said, you need war. Everybody has to have a what you call it, like Joe have I said Joe have. Dang, what was I trying to say? I seen Ahab, and then I said, wait, I said Joe have. Hold on. Say my thing else. That's what's up, and you got a gift. Remember I told you I said God can use harder people, criminals, you know what I'm saying? That's why Jesus said with sinners, man, because sinners was more acceptable to hear the word. They was more gung ho for the things of the kingdom of God. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk to them, they serious. Versus somebody that's all soft. When you get somebody that's sensitive all the time and they all soft, you can't say none of them. Case in point, go talk to a former gang member. Like I said, they might be a little on the edge about certain stuff you say, but they usually can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this humor. Most people understand what dark humor is. They understand like, well, that's a funny joke. You know what I'm saying? These sensitive weirdos now, like I don't like that. No, I don't, we can't say that word. Now we can't say certain words no more. And then we can't look at people like we had an attitude. And then we can't say nothing no more. We can't even word stuff like this. Oh, you wearing a tank top outside. You're gonna make people stumble and fall. A regular non-worder would be like, "Bro, do your thing, bro. It's hot outside." Somebody that's weird and want to be deep. Oh, when you showing too much of the flesh. Oh, you did. And I'm like, yeah, they ain't sensitive, God. They too sensitive all the time. So that's why I say you can't. I do believe in man being sensitive is not the way, man. Jesus was not sensitive, boy. Let's not forget this is the same Jesus that went there RKO and people off the table when he was selling merchandise, selling merchandise in the house of God. He came in there RKO'd him and slammed him on the table. I love how they talk about that. Jesus was blessed to have hands. That's why I say he went in the temple. This is one man when I think with two people with him. How you beating up everybody in the temple? You know how many people's in the temple? I said Jesus. He was doing all like karate. I said, man, Jesus beating people up. And you had to have special grace because I'm like, if you got like 50 people or more in the temple, and about three of y'all was in there whooping them. You got three people up, bro. Because he got three people out there getting whooped. Like out there whooping people in the temple. I said, bro, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure if people saw that, they would have been like, "Hey, grab him, grab that man." They probably tried to grab that man. And they grabbed Jesus. He's, he's in a kung fu fight. That's probably what the Bible wasn't clear on what he did, but what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he did that. How dare you sell stuff in my father's house? He was on there punching people. How you know? All we know, Jesus. Oh, you probably hit him with the. Somebody's probably a sensitive widow. Wait, Jesus, don't do. They try to go. Jesus, uppercut him. I think he's like, woo! I think Jesus was so man. He was one of the type of people you try to talk when he don't want to hear it. He said, well, he said, what he said, well, master, ah. It's like he said, go to the land and bring back the donkeys and the mules. But my Lord, it's a long winters away. Go get what I told you to get. I know Jesus tired dealing with foods, man. He's trying to deal with food. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what on the news. That's why I said if Jesus, if the equivalent of nowadays was today, I said that would have been on the news, man. You know what I'm saying? If Jesus was in modern day right now, like if they had the technology back then they have now, everybody would have been on Facebook talking about Jesus. They would have been on TikTok making videos like they do on every man and God you see. I mean, that's what they do. Real or false? A prophet or one among us? Like, you know what I'm saying? People always looking for clout. It would have been all type of scandals. Somebody would have tried to set him up. Somebody would have been like, Jesus tried to take my wife. Jesus with the girl that was washing his feet. Say he out there hauling the holes. So they would have did a video about it. I mean, this is what they would have did back then. You know what I'm saying? If they had the technology, they just didn't. You know what I'm saying? And Judas would have been the number one social media antagonizer because he was literally the one that was trying to set Jesus up the most. You know what I mean? So that's why I said like, you know, they wasn't soft back then, man. I don't know where everybody getting this super sensitive way from, but super sensitivity is not from God. You know who that really sound like? The devil. That's really what it sound like. That's why now we got all these laws in play, man. We got all this stuff in motion now in the world because we got super sensitive idiots, man. We got super sensitive idiots in here, man. Guess what they do? They don't care. They just, oh no, everybody's accepted to be a bird and a bee. And then you got Negroes walking around as fairies. Everybody's a freaking dog now, identifying as animals. You know what I'm saying? Because you got sensitive people. What? No, you got to let people be human. You know, like you gotta let people understand their sexuality. And then you got people that want to love kids, and they go, well, we can't say anything about that. I said, how does that of God? I said, yeah, see, when we have real people that's like, hey, you come around my kids, I'm gonna kill you. See, that's when you have the fear of God in people. Nowadays, we got people you can't say nothing. Like now you letting the devil just run up, beat people up. Like he's just doing stuff, man. Mhm. People just don't even care no more, you know what I mean? Uh, yeah. I saw a girl, she identified as a dog the other day. And she was on the ground barking until a real dog came up and attacked her. I said, yeah, you see how quick she sobered up quick. She sobered up and came back to her right mind after that. But she literally was trying to be a dog. She was on the ground. She was like, "Arr, arr, arr." The dog came out. She's like, "Ah, help!" She's like, "Ah, help! Get him off! Get him off!" I said, "What happened? What's up, bark, bark? What's up with the bow wow, the arf, arf, the woof? Like, what happened to that?" Girl went from she turned from Odie into John off of Garfield. She was Odie for a minute and turned into John. Ah, get him off! Ah, get him off! I said, "What's wrong, baby? It's just find a mutual attraction. This is what dogs do. Dogs walk up to each other, they attack each other." It's a big old white girl too. She was like, "Oh, get him off!" I said, "That girl, you know you was too big to be a dog. Like, girl, if you was any dog, you was like a Saint Bernard. You would not be like no small Chihuahua." I said, "That dog seen something looked like it wanted some. Dog attacked you." She stood up on all fours. I'm like, "Hey, dogs don't do that. I never seen a dog stand up on all four on both twos." Oh, now you're a human. So you're a human when your life in danger, but you're a dog for fun. Mm, mm. That's funny. I said, look at this, look at this nigga." I said, "What's wrong, baby? You can't handle your own kind." I say, "You're racist." What's wrong, baby? You racist against dogs? Like, so now you want to identify with something. I say, "Yeah, okay." That should show you right there, y'all. It cuts out all that garbage talk. That's why we have a super sensitive society. We got people like this now, man. They just super sensitive over everything. You can't say nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? People can't express they I'm not saying express in like a disrespectful way, but I'm saying like most people are to themselves. And people can't stand the fact that you to yourself with your ideology. You know what I'm saying? They want to be all up in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got people, man, all up in their feels and spin this camera down. So yeah, let's I like more of that. I like the little vehicle in the back. Gives me a good backdrop here. Um, so yeah, man, you know, he's just yes, bro, she was full on getting attacked by a dog. I said, "Hey, dogs don't speak English." I ain't never seen my dog Tank speak English. He ain't never spoke English one time. All he do is "Arr, bow wow. Arr." This is what Tank do. He see other dogs, he wants to go kill them. Like that's what he do. I said, "Well, baby, if this is your common nature, this is what you would know how to do. You would be fighting the dog back. What's wrong with that?" I seen a brother, he didn't identify with a dog. He was getting pinned up by like three different cops. And they told him, they said, "Hey, bro," they said, "Hey, man." They said, then they'll do had a crackhead strength. They said, "Hey, man," they said, "Stop. We're gonna let the dog bite you. Stop." He said, "Hey, don't let the dog bite me. Don't let the dog bite me." And the dog bit him. He said, bro, he's trapped. They letting the dog bite him. He said, hey man, the dog's bite. They try to restrain his head. He somehow got loose. He said, "Ah!" He bit the dog back. The dog, "Arr, arr, arr." He said, "Hey, don't let him bite me. Don't let him bite me." He said, he bit me. He said, it was the slowest, like he was trying his hardest to get out. He said, you know what type of crackhead shit you gotta have to get free and bite a dog? Like, bro, a dog is scared of you now. Bro, there was 3 of them and a dog on him, and they still couldn't contain this man. I said, "What y'all didn't think we had that crackhead still?" Like, "Bro, we crack babies. We from the '90s. Crack is in our DNA." I said, "Look, man, thanks to y'all white people that sold us the rock." I said, "Man, half our generation crackheads." I said, "We still have some of that super soldier serum in our blood." Like, see? You thought we was gonna let the German shepherds? We are not our ancestors in the '50s, brother. Like, we got crack in that days. It's like, man, what you think this is? It's no Brokeback Mountain killer. Gonna let you beat us with a dog? And I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm like, if I got a chance to get free and bite that little fairy ear of a dog, I'm like, you know what? You won't bite me? I'm gonna bite you back. So no, somebody done told you wrong. I stay gonna be still. Dude, I need to stand, man. Tired to stay. Well, really, I don't, cause I ain't gonna really be doing this live stream like I know anyway. So don't even matter no more. I know I might look a little slanted. Something wrong with this. Like, I'm on kind of like a hill. You see, it's kind of like tilted over them. Let's sit it up right there. How's that? Oh no, I don't know what's doing that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's where it's like sometimes it'll work and then sometimes it don't. Anyways, what's up with y'all? We're talking about biting dogs and talking about beating up AAs and stuff. I think it's very fitting. That's why I try to tell them we're not our ancestors. We ain't going back to that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be seeking no dogs on us and then you gonna sit here and do abuse. Like you ain't gonna be doing no abuse on nothing. I said, hey, Negroes nowadays got switches. You ain't gonna let no dog attack us. Like, please. That's what Daddy said with my dog, Tank and Brownie, our two dogs, or whatever. He said, hey, he said, "Nah, I love y'all." He said, "But if y'all try to attack me," he says, "That's what I got the AR-15 for." He was like, "I got the AR-15 for y'all." I was like, rightfully so. So, boy, I'll make all type of German Shepherd jerky. Like, well, I wish you would try to think you're gonna kill me, beast. God put me over you. You ain't gonna be killing nothing. Mm. But yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you know why they doing it? Because it's not illegal for dogs to do that. They said even in I think stand your ground or like states you can't have guns. They said it's not illegal for dogs to carry guns. They said humans can't. So I think even in California where y'all can't have them, they was like dogs can have a vest on with a gun on them because it's not against the law. I'm like, but why is it against the law when a human do it? That's crazy. So you can shoot somebody and say, hey, well, it wasn't my firearm, the dog had it. You know what I'm saying? If you like it's the dog's Glock. Hey, buddy was packing a real bow wow, man. That's crazy. I don't know what to say. Yeah, but oh no, man. I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about right now? Talking about gifted to have hands, and then we talking about dogs. I don't know what I'm saying. I've been really on this topic the last couple of days, man. Just been dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on in this country, man, and all the craziness and injustices and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing has really been on the foreign card. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a lot of these foreigners. You know, like I said, most of us, man, we rock with foreigners. I got no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the extreme ones. My problem is not against people that have a certain belief system or think a certain way. My thing is the extremists, man, that just take it too far. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have no issue with nobody being no MAGA. It's the ones that take it too far, man. It's like, yo, don't let your party get you whooped now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Republicans, but they very chill. And then there's a lot of Republicans where it's like what's this what they worship. You know what I'm saying? As I said, I'm like, they God is not Jehovah God, y'all. They God is politics, man, and Trump and the economy and stuff. They don't care about that stuff. You know what I mean? Like So that's why I said they make politics stay religion. So you see how they are now. They talk. It's like y'all just way too extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all taking it too far. And I said it used to not really be like it. I mean, it was always kind of like it, but it used to not really be like it too much. You know what I'm saying? And I said now it really is. You know what I mean? So it's just sad, man, that they covered it. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, it's just you tired of feeling like everywhere you go, you got to pick a side, man. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You're just tired of it. It's like I don't want to be on either side. I just want to be me. I just want to just enjoy life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I'm like, dang on, where? Stay still. I need a new camera stand, bro. Stay messing up. Let's see. They just had a cop shoot out. They just had a cop shoot a cop out here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the video. They was like, yeah, they caught it on video. He was playing with his firearms and stuff. See, he's stupid. These are America's finest right here. Like, these is the people that we supposed to let protect us. They are playing with guns. Be the same type of people. They'll shoot you. Oh, my gun went off. I thought it was a taser. Like, now you are playing with guns, dude. That's why I said that's what you get. That's what you get. I see why a lot of people don't like cops because it's like, bro, y'all just mad stupid. It's like a lot of y'all really are stupid. It's almost like you have to be stupid now to be a cop. There's a lot of good ones. Don't get me wrong. Like they always been cool with me. You know what I'm saying? But I said, but there's some was just like, bro, you an idiot. And I said, they just that shows you right there. They just giving a badge and a gun to anybody nowadays. And I'm like, they talk about us, our little YNs and our black folk for playing with guns. I'm like, yo, your police officers are doing this. The difference is I don't expect the YN to uphold the law and protect me. I'm supposed to be calling y'all. Y'all can't come in time because y'all shot each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said all you do is just use the same argument on them. They want to say, nah, because law enforcement is highly trained. I said that don't seem like a highly trained thing to me. That sounds like kids playing with guns. That's how the Negroes get shot all the time. They playing with guns, man. Think that's a toy. I said, well, obviously they didn't teach him none in the police academy. You don't be playing with that. First off, my question is, I mean, why you playing with it? But my second question is why do you already have it cocked? Like, why you already got it cocked, bro? You're not supposed to cock it till you ready to go in battle. Why do you have it already? I don't understand that. I'm like, bro, you never cock it till you're supposed to use it. It's like you're not even going to use it right now. So why is it already pulled back? Like, why would you do that? Like I said, some things you can't help. Can't train stupid. You can't train stupid. If I don't wipe this, that's probably what it is. I'm gonna wipe my stand real quick, y'all. That's probably what it is. Thing just be all messed up. He playing with guns and stuff, man. I said, you don't play with that. I said, dang, man. I said, now we gotta be our own police officers because we can't trust the real law enforcement to show up. They might just shoot you by accident. They might literally shoot you by accident because they stupid. It's like, bro, y'all be stupid nowadays. Like, we respect the men and women in blue, not the dumb ones. I don't. I don't respect them at all. Promise. They don't even respect each other. That's why they out there playing with firearms, man, because they stupid. I said, these are the people we supposed to expect to come up and solve a crime. It's gonna be a double homicide on their watch, dude, because they even stupider. Like they gonna kill somebody else and show up. They were supposed to just give it a parking ticket. They done kill somebody by accident. That's why the woman that said she had shot that dude, she was like, "Well, I shot him by accident. I thought it was my taser." I said, "She probably really thought it was a taser because they stupid." What happened, man? When you stupid, you don't have proper training. See what you do? You stupid like that. Just show you right there. You're so ready to kill something all the time, man. You're so ready to kill everything. That's why I say y'all don't know what y'all setting up, man. You gonna set up a war. They gonna set up a war. Ain't enough police officers in the world, man, to combat the U.S. citizens. You can't do that, bro. And why they so busy looking at us, they don't even understand white folk is the ones that's killing police officers. Why they talking about us? You talking about us? I'm like, bro, I think we'd be the least of your concerns right now. That all type of cops, man, that don't like cops and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's see what's wrong with this stand. This stand pissing me off. Stay keeps doing that. Stay, yeah, stay like that. I know. What's more? I have to twist it a couple of times. What it is. Friction going on. I don't know why it keeps doing that. This is like a major design flaw with these. Maybe where it goes on. I think it goes to certain type. Does it go to certain type? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, it don't matter. Right. Must they want to talk about our gangs. I said, boy, wasn't a bigger gang than the LAPD. Wait, yeah, we're gonna forget what the real gangs are. I'm like, man, please. The LAPD, the NYPD. Shoot. Act like you don't remember what they did. I said, I bet you don't. Bet you oblivious to it now. They was the reason why the Crips and stuff had to be formed anyways, man. They just doing stuff. That's why I said, no, we ain't gonna forget. Like where this stuff come from. Like one day Crips was just born. It's like, no, they was born because they had to deal with you white Negroes. Like you doing stuff. I said they got off, you know what I'm saying? Crips ended up getting off. I said, but you know what? There's a reason why they was formed in the first place, man, to fight y'all doing stuff. Then they be like, how can people be so heartless? Like when a cop gets shot, they're like, oh, like, well, this is because the same way the cops are heartless when they shoot the people that they get that they shoot. I don't agree with nobody getting shot. I don't think that stuff is funny. I said, but the reason why it's funny when it happens to them, why people think it's funny when it comes to them, because they think it's funny when it happens to us. You don't think cops go have little cigar meetings and after work party hours and they go talk about the black people that they shot? Talking about, well, that stupid black kid, if he would have just had his hands up, I wouldn't have shot him. You don't think they do stuff like that? They was making memes on dead black boys. I'm like, why did they not say no? Why the cops ain't speak up? Now one of their fallen come, one of them fall. Now we gotta stop and block off the streets and have a memorial. I'm like, you didn't have a memorial for an unarmed black dude you shot. Like, I don't hear that. They said we be doing too much. I'm like, no, I think that's doing too much. Why we shutting down the street because one of y'all get shot? You don't own the city. You don't own this block. It's a sign of respect. Well, I have a sign of respect for that black woman y'all killed, the one that said in the name of Jesus and dude shot her in the head and killed her. Why don't you do the same memorial for her? And then they wonder why people don't care when one of theirs falls. Like, cause look what y'all do. I don't demonize them no more. You got to, man. Shoot. That's why I tell everybody get your Glocks up, man. Get your rounds, everything. Get them. You gonna go back to slaying Negro. You might slay a couple of them, but it's gonna be a whole lot of y'all get slain too. People are not playing that stuff no more. Like, I don't think y'all know what era we live in. You know what I'm saying? But we this ain't the 50s. And that only stopped in the 50s and 60s because they started doing the same thing we doing now. We start getting our guns. Which is how gun laws got established in the first place. When black people start getting them, black folks start getting them. Now they want to always say you got to have this amount. You got to have this. Oh yeah, yeah. Now we got to have them. Now we got to have technicalities with it. It don't matter because now there's an insurgence of black people. Now that's why I said, now, why you think they want to get rid of firearms again? It's not just because they was like, well, now it's because of the mental illness and because people like, no, no, no. There's a big epidemic of black people now buying guns. Black people are buying assault rifles. I think it's the biggest epidemic where black people have bought guns ever. Now they want to move and say, "Oh no, we gotta stop certain guns and stuff." Why do you think they going so hard at the Glock? Why do you think they going so hard at the switches and stuff? Like, why you care about switches? White boys got automatics all the time. Why you care about switches? Because the black people getting switches. Now you scared. Now y'all scared. You never cared before. Switches always been a thing. Why you care now? Because now we got white people always have machine guns, man. All they do is talk about their gun arsenal and stuff. You feel me? A Negro get a Glock with a switch on it, and now you got a problem with that? Like, I said, well, they're dangerous. I'm like, yeah, they was dangerous for us for years. You never said nothing about it. Until now, they want to use them on y'all. Now they want to use them against y'all. Now y'all, oh no, we gotta ban Glocks and then we gotta get after these switches. They didn't want to give a Negro 15 years. I said, I wonder how much you're gonna get a white boy for having a fully automatic weapon that he don't got a license for. I wonder how much you're gonna give him. Make sure you keep the fair laws for everybody. That's why I said they gonna be real shocked. That's why I think they be power tripping. They really be thinking like everybody's like it. Like everybody kind of scared. I'm like, people are not scared. And that's why they try to walk around power tripping. And guess what people was doing? Shooting them. They don't. People don't like y'all already. They don't care because you law enforcement. They don't care, man. People just be crazy. They don't care about none of that, man. That's why I say I'm like, see, when you put yourself in a situation like that where people gonna kill you, I said, don't be surprised when it happens. Nobody respects a badge and a gun no more, bro. Because now everybody got a gun without a badge. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? I said, you won't mess with the regular law abiding citizens. I said, yeah, and you mess with them hardened criminals who already don't like y'all. Y'all messing up their drug operation. If you just moved in and did a they was making $400,000 a day off a drug empire, you moved in and shut that down. Do you think they're gonna be the happiest person about that? No. So when they see one of y'all harassing them, you don't think he's gonna kill you? You costing him 400 grand a day. Do you think he's gonna abide by the law and well, you win this round? Like, no, he's gonna kill you. Well, y'all think because y'all got a gun and a badge, it make y'all tough, like, right? And so does everybody else. Everybody else got guns and stuff now. They don't like that. That's why now I notice when we go out there with our protests and bring our guns, oh, y'all doing too much. Oh, what's the guns for? I said the same thing that y'all MAGA hatters did when y'all want to protest y'all little stupid stuff. Y'all get out there with y'all guns and y'all flags and your little belly clobbers and American flag and all that stupid stuff. Y'all show up to a peaceful protest with guns. White people are going to one of these stores with their submachine guns. They'll do that. It's not against the law, especially in Texas. In the state of Texas, you can do that. I can walk around the street with AK-47 right now. It's not against the law. The question is, why would you though? So they take the law too far. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it just because. It's like, okay, well, it may not be against the law, but it's like, why would you want to do that? Like, why you want to bring an AK-47 into a place of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to hear y'all talk about people with guns. I'm like, y'all ain't white people gonna be the last people to give up theirs. I promise you, they're gonna be the last people to give it up. Much as they want to talk. I said, now y'all nervous because now we got them. See, white people like to walk around with open carries because they want to show you what they got. Black folk, we understand. Discreet. We discreet with them. You won't know it because you ain't gonna see it. White people like to show the display of fear. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no black people showing no display of fear. We don't want you to know we got them, so we want you to walk up to us so we can legally shoot you. We want you to do that because you're not gonna expect us to have it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen a Negro with one right there out in the open. Guess what they do when somebody walk up on them? Pulls up his shirt, shoot you. White people, you know you got it on them. That's why I said we don't want you to know we got it. We want to be discreet. We want to be discreet with it. That's why I said, see, back then they could harass and bully people all they wanted to, and they kind of did get away with it. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that nowadays. Like they trying to. That's why I said, see, the difference is that some of them might do that, and you think they're getting away. They trying to, but it don't work like that no more. And guess what they do now? Guess what they do to a generation of people who already don't like them? Now they making people hate them even more. What they doing now? They making other cops' jobs harder, man. You know, a lot of cops are having a very hard time because now you got people who's radical, man. And I said, people, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna make everybody scared to get stopped. And when people are in the car with their kids and their family, and you harass them, they just gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you and drive off. And I don't really blame them. I'm like, bro, because everybody at the end of the day, you want to make it home to your family, man. You ain't got time to be harassed by somebody power tripping. I said, look here, homie, I'd kill you too. I could care less about you and your family. I care about mine. So I be praying to God, like, man, I don't get in them type of situations. Because I said, at the end of the day, bro, I'm coming home. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm coming home, bro. I can't stand the fact that you gonna power trip on me. I said, bro, I gotta come home. You want to make sure you come home, so I gotta make sure I come home too. You know what I'm saying? And if you unlawfully pulling me over, you unlawfully doing something with the nigga, I got every right in my American right to kill you. That's what they don't tell you as a law in the books. Like if they power tripping, you have a right to kill them because they don't. They shouldn't be over anyway. I said, don't make your partners pull one out for the homies. Don't make your partners pull one out. I won't have to put you on a memorial shirt. Like, bro, don't do that stuff. 'Cause I said, you best believe a lot of people will put you. They would not hesitate to, man. They would put you on there. That's why they be trying to act tough now. I'm like, you see, you acting tough to a person that's a suspect, like not suspect, but a soft target. So I notice how you want to act tough to somebody who's a real hardened criminal. Power tripping on a black person, I ain't even messing with nobody. I ain't got it on them. I said, yeah, you gonna power trip on a crip one day. Gonna be a real crip one day. He gonna pull that fire out. Fire. That's why I told you, don't be scared of him, man. Don't be scared of no law enforcement. What they doing is they gonna make their job a lot harder for everybody else. And now regular cops that's minding their business ain't did nothing. And you just got their life in danger now. Now their life is even more in danger because of you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I said, man, people don't care, bro. They don't care no more. They ain't playing that. It's all about respect, man. I said you gotta have respect. And I said a lot of them don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They run around talking about, well, y'all need to have respect for law. Well, nigga, make sure you respect us. Grabbing us by a neck and dragging us out the car is not respect, dude. They said, well, if you was just abide by the law, I said, okay, well, if you didn't drag me out by my shirt, I wouldn't have shot him. See, respect go for them too. Like you don't just get to dictate what respect is. Respect goes both ways. Just because you got a badge and a gun does not give you the right, man, to be an idiot to people. You don't get to be like him. You're gonna learn the hard way one day, and that's why I said, see, when you couple of catch a couple of shells, it's not funny. See, they don't like it. That's why I tell you, I say you gotta have respect for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? People got kids, man. They ain't trying to sit right there and have their kids orphaned. You know what I'm saying? Because a cop power tripping. What they don't realize now, I told you, people are more radical nowadays than they was back then. You know what I'm saying? There is no more law and order now. People just don't care. You feel me? And what they don't understand, why they so busy looking at us, I said, bro, white people plan on killing cops all day. They so busy looking at us, they don't see the white dude with the AK-47. They don't see them. White dudes be on top of roofs with snipers, man. Be killing them all the time. Like, see what I'm saying? But they so busy looking at us. And a nigga got a sniper for you, man. We ain't worried about you. We mind our business. Negroes don't want cops in their stuff, man, because it's gonna mess up their criminal enterprise, man. We ain't targeting y'all all day. We ain't got nothing better to do than target y'all. We don't want y'all. They're gonna stay in the hood, man. Every time they see 5 coming, what they do? Go the other way. They don't want y'all. They don't want to smoke with y'all. The white boys are the ones that write the manifesto talking about how many cops they gonna kill and how many judges they gonna kill and how many government officials and how many black people. How they try to figure out how many everybody gonna kill. For real, man. They so busy talking about us, you know what I'm saying? Like, they telling people to comply with the law. So what is complying with the law, man? They gonna shoot you in the back of the head. Like people scared. You feel me? See, that's why I said they always wanted to get a slap on the wrist. Every time a cop do something, they get a slap on the wrist. Always, he's real. The verdict real not guilty, not guilty. Okay. See, once you do something for one side, it's gonna be available for the other side. That's why I be trying to tell people, y'all don't trip. It's not gonna last long for them. It's gonna be available for the other side too. And now when it comes to verdicts where somebody might have mowed one of them down, somebody killed one of them, just like the dude that they killed one of the cops killed his son, and he as a father went and got justice and ran one of them over and killed him. And guess what they said? They was like, he's too mentally unfit to stand trial. A black brother, slap on the wrist. He got off. See, when you make it available to one side, it's gonna be available to the other side. Oh yeah, it ain't funny no more now when they acquitted. When it's free to when they free to why it's not funny no more. See, buddy walked in the courtroom, was looking at him, he's like, yeah, and the cop was like, yeah, looking at him all stupid. I said, yeah, you gonna figure out what it's like. You gonna figure out how I feel. Oh, what's all you doing? I said, you gonna figure out.
Wait, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
I ain't gonna post it. I ain't gonna post it. Don't worry about it. But that's why I said I'm like, you gonna realize it's gonna be available to both sides. You feel me? I said, y'all thought y'all was gonna get off with being acquitted. Yeah, nah, not yet. And I said, guess what's gonna happen? Now the other side gonna get acquitted. And now they saying people are too mentally unfit to stand trial. See, they said Buddy wasn't in his right mind when he ran a cop over. I said, see, but that's the same thing we feel when they shoot one of us. And then they say, oh, he was feared for his life. Oh, he's got PTSD. Well, the suspect was reaching for something. That's what they do. It's clear as day on the video what they just did. But they still telling us we didn't see what we saw. Like, nah, you didn't see what you just saw. Nah, see, it was just. And I said, okay, well, now that same excuse is available for the other side. Now the other side has a right to say that. It's not funny when somebody gets acquitted. It's not funny when you acquit a murderer. You feel me? That's why people in the comments now, this ain't justice. I'm like, we neither was justice when they killed these little black boys. It ain't justice either. What do a black woman do to say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and you gonna shoot her in the head? What devil in you got rebuked? Like, bro, why are you acting like that? He said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and Buddy start cussing and pulled out his gun. He said, I'll shoot you in the blanking face. Just, bow. Killed a woman. That was so brazen, y'all. I even seen people who was police, people who was conservative. Even they was coming out. They said, "Hey, I support police," but they said this is wrong. They said this is because everybody can see that. That's why I say even conservatives have a standpoint where they be like, "Hey, man, like that's wrong. That's too far." You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, bro, they seeing how far they going now, and it's like, bro, everybody has a conscience to know what's right from wrong, what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? And when you see that type of stuff, it's just brazen, man. That's straight out murder. That's two big old white cops in there. Why are you scared of some short black woman? A black woman that had a history of mental illness, of schizophrenia or whatever. Why are you scared of her? Like, she had a pot of boiling water. You two big grown men. Girl was like 10 feet, like probably like 20 feet away. You gonna pull out a gun, kill him? So now she rebuked that demon that was inside of him. That's why he got mad and killed her. Then we go get some black tap dancing coon. We always got one of them in our society. All the white people sitting here, like, even the conservative white people, like, hey, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And here comes this old tap dancing coon. No, bro, because she should have been had her hands on. No, she had boiling water. Look, you see what I'm saying? They always gonna get one of us to fight us. Tap dance, like he's a tap dancer. Man, when I tell y'all, everybody went in his comments and ripped him up. They was like, bro, you did wrong for that. They was like, bro, they said, hey, they said I'm a conservative. They said I'm pro police. They said, but bro, that was wrong. They was like, that's wrong, man. You wrong on this one. And I said, even white people saying that, and we got a tap dance in our community sitting there. You ain't black. You hate your black people so bad, man. They find any reason. Oh, tap dancing Uncle Tom. I said, that's okay. Because if it ever goes viral where a cop drag him by his neck, we gonna be all right with it. Ain't no black people gonna march for you. Ain't no black people gonna march for you. That happened here a couple of years ago, man. Some black dude was all up in the comments. He was posting stuff. He was like, "So I ain't never dealt with no bad cops. All these black was right around the time the whole BLM was happening. He always some nigga who think that ain't one of us. I ain't never dealt with no bad cop. He had an incident, man. Cop showed up and shot him in the head, killed him. And now we gotta go march for this nigga. I said, I ain't march for this nigga. I ain't march for this dumb nigga. Nah, he ain't one of us. Nah, remember, you ain't never had no problem. Like, nah, nigga, that's your problem. That's your problem now. Who march for you? Now they talking about say his name. I ain't saying that nigga name. He thought that this didn't exist until he ended up on a shirt. He thought it wasn't real. He thought we was just out there complaining the crowd. All black people complaining the crowd. Yeah, now we gotta say your name. I won't say your name one time. That's why I say, hey, y'all can have that one. See, every time you want to act like that, man, you want to tap dance. I said, we gonna let we gonna let you the ones you tap dance for have you. I ain't never had an issue with them. Y'all black people just complaining. Yep, and guess what happened? Now they pulling one out for you. Now you are a national headline now. And then they talking about we gotta go march. I ain't marching for that nigga. I don't know him. I'm trying to tell nigga, watch your mouth, boy. Watch your mouth. See, these be the type of people, something happened, then they want us to step up and say, oh, well, no, y'all got to stand in march. Like, no, I ain't standing in march with you. No, absolutely no, no. Now they want to be self-righteous and be woke. When they get beat up by white people, now they want to, oh, we just gotta, no, we all gotta just stand together. No, Remember, you said you wanted to believe it didn't exist. Okay, well then, bro, it don't exist then. It don't exist. Don't worry about it. That's why I said, like, no, you keep that same energy. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody got in charge with what was it? What was it? I can't remember what they said, but it wasn't even like attempted murder. As you see, they getting bold. See, what they don't understand that they if and hear me good on this. A lot of black folk, man, we don't want violence. We don't want problems. But if they keep it up with the way they keeping it up with, and if there's gonna be no justice, they're not gonna make it to trial, y'all. A lot of these white people are not gonna make it to trial. They're gonna make it home in a body bag because people gonna start killing them, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all, people are not playing. If the law won't be on your side, and nobody's coming to help you, and people keep trying to harass you and do it, I'm like, people just gonna have to kill you. Y'all know the Punisher, right? The Marvel comic, the Punisher. The Punisher only became the Punisher because the law wouldn't step in his favor. It wouldn't help him out. His family got murdered. The law wouldn't do nothing. Everybody he turned to wouldn't do nothing, so he took justice in his own hands. So everybody that he saw that came up, he wouldn't deal with. We're gonna have a lot of punishers, man, in our communities because we're getting tired of people keep doing this. They get slapped on the wrist. They go do a heinous crime. They locking our little niggas up with switches. But a dude that's sitting over here shooting up a black event, they didn't even try to charge him with attempted murder. It was like it was attempted something.
Yeah.
I think it was aggravated assault. That's what it was. I said aggravated assault with an AR freaking 15. Aggravated assault. They don't lock our niggas up with switches talking about he got an aggravated assault. They say he got attempted murder. So then we're gonna classify what certain stuff is. I said, bro, this gets crazy. It's okay. So when it happens to one of y'all white events, y'all make sure y'all lock him up if y'all catch him. Make sure you lock him up with aggravated assault. The same thing that y'all want to charge him with. Boy, ain't that crazy? I told y'all people get tired of him. Now, we done been trying to be nice, man. That's why I said black folk will try to reason with him like, hey man, get out my face. Hey, leave us alone. We ain't gonna tell you no more. That's gonna be a point, man, where I told you we're not gonna tell you no more. We just gonna tell you one time you don't do it, we just gonna shoot you. That's how it's gonna be. If you want to play that game, y'all want to play this violent game where y'all think y'all gonna be violent first and go harass people. I said, well, you gonna be violent since somebody shank you. Since somebody stab you, it's not gonna be funny no more. See? As I said, bro, people are not gonna talk no more. We tired of talking. Every time we talk, we always get ridiculed. We get called a bunch of niggers, and then we the aggressors, and we trying to sit here and get them out of our face trying to holler. And then they're like, why y'all gotta be mad? Y'all ain't gotta talk like that. Y'all already think that we some animals, so why don't we just go ahead and give you what you think that we are? Why don't we just go ahead and be savages? That's what y'all want us to be. See, what they don't understand, they making the tensions very high, man, for white and black. People don't care about going to jail, y'all. People don't care about getting in trouble no more because they like, I'm tired of people harassing me. Like, you're gonna get off anyway because they harassing you. So people like, you know what? If you're gonna keep acting like this to me, like, why not? I'll just shoot you. And then what that's gonna do in a lot of white people, man, when they start seeing it, like, oh, we can get shot too. Some of them are gonna think twice before they walk up on a nigga. Yeah, they're gonna think twice before they call people a bunch of N bombs. See, you bold to get in people's face now and walk up like, yeah. I said, yeah, because ain't nobody shot you yet. That's why you see them, you be seeing these videos and thinking these people just be lost their mind. They talk, get out of our country. And they walking up to people like, whoa, what's up, dude? Dude, they be white dudes walking around like a gorilla. What they want to call us some monkeys? Y'all show X some monkeys. You be thinking they playing like, bro, he's tripping. They really be like it because they getting bold now. And one of them dudes try to walk up to a group of black dudes like that, and guess what they did? Stole them, knocked them down. See that monkey in him was gone. See that gorilla was gone. I just saw a video where some dude in the Bronx, he was walking around. Somebody dude in the Bronx was talking about white power. They said, "What you mean white power?" And the dude he was talking to another dude up the block. The dude that was recording, he went over to him. He slapped him. He got him on the ground. He said, "What you mean?" He said, "Man, is you stupid? Is you bugging? You in the Bronx, cuz? What you mean white power?" And so guess what? Some more black people came out, and started beating him up. See, he tried to take up off the block. They stopped him and beat him up again. He had him on the ground when he said, say you love niggas. Say you love niggas. So he set him up to say nigga. He said, say you love niggas. Say you love niggas. Dude, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. He's getting stopped and whooped. I said, see, now you're gonna learn. Don't do that. See, y'all done got bold. What you doing in the Bronx in the first place? Why ain't no white people in the Bronx? What you doing over here? I said, see, you done got bold, buddy, and went wander on the other side. You supposed to be in Coney Island. You ain't supposed to be over here. You done got bold walking around talking that in somebody else's land. Now they gonna have to stomp you out, see? And they within their right to stomp you out, because why you over there? Calling people niggas and stuff. You feel me? That's why I said people tacky. You gonna learn soon. That's why I said, see, a couple of more y'all gonna start getting shanked. You gonna learn it. I don't know why they got a problem now when we carrying shanks, we carrying guns and stuff. Like, what you got a problem? Y'all do this all the time. Y'all do this all the time. They teach their white sons not to leave the house without a shank and a gun. Like, why y'all mad because we do it? I said, no, y'all mad because we using it on y'all. See, if look, Carmelo Anthony would have used it on another black boy, this story wouldn't even have got far. They wouldn't have cared until one of their white sons get shanked. Now it's not funny. No, no, that's wrong. He shouldn't have never been over there. He shouldn't have. Well, Kyle Rittenhouse shouldn't have been over either. Two people would still been alive. He would. I don't see why y'all want to claim dude as a patriot, but then the other dude's a thug. I said no. I think Carmelo Anthony's a patriot. I think he's a patriot. That's exactly what y'all said about Kyle Rittenhouse. I said, difference is, Buddy got two bodies. Carmelo got one. So I'm like, he's a patriot, right? That's what y'all want to consider patriots. Where you go? See, that's why I say it ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun. See, it ain't funny when the other side got the shoe. It's not funny. That's crazy. But some people, man, that's just what they're gonna have to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm like, I sit back, I'm a spectator now. I sit back and watch all that. What's up, them? I just watch all this now. I don't even say nothing no more because I'm like, I did my time. Look, I'm a retired veteran. This, you know what I'm saying? I've been out there in the 2020, 2021 riots and the protests and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got shot. I took a bullet for the people. You know what I'm saying? I went out there after I got shot. I was doing all of that. And I said, I took a step back because I'm like, I want a moment of peace now. I'm gonna let everybody else march and fight right now. Because I'm like, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm tired of this right now. Let everybody else stand up and do this. You feel me? But don't think because I'm retired that I won't put the uniform back on, brother. Don't think I won't do that. You best believe if you step in my space, yeah, you're gonna see what's up. I let everybody else handle it. I'm like, look, I put my work in. I put my work in. I said, bro, I just want to relax right now. I'm letting everybody else stand up and have a voice. But don't think because I'm retired, I won't put my sir uniform back on. Don't think I won't put my stars and stripes back on because like I say, y'all see that? And then you're with Millie Rock. I had it in my sock. I see I got the knife in my sock. Don't think I won't. Think I take it out. Just do that. Supposed to be on vacation. I'm retired. Shaky. Like I'm supposed to be retired, daggone it. Like still, don't matter. Ain't no such thing as retirement when it comes to violence. So, well, how y'all doing, man? Hope y'all doing good. Uh, yeah. Well, they tried it with that's why I said they try to bring out the National Guard and the Army. They couldn't contain us, bro. They can't contain the people. What they don't tell you is they can't contain you. They thought because they showed up with all their police and their army SWAT and all of that, bro. We was outnumbering them. Bro, the black militia came to Louisville, Kentucky, man. We outnumbered them like 7-1. I'm not joking. I have a picture of it somewhere. I got video and everything. It was like a mosquito to an elephant, y'all. We was the elephant, they was a mosquito. They Confederate and the police out there and the FBI was nowhere near as many as us. We had civilians that was on the side with guns. We had the black militia that had guns. We had our guns. Bro, they can't contain you. That's what they don't want you to understand. They can't contain you. They want you to think you're out there just doing a bunch of nonsense and talking. Like, no, we ain't doing a bunch of nonsense and talking. We're like, no, we actually making a statement here. They got scared because there was more Negroes than them. That's why I noticed when no cops out there want a power trip. When nobody out there want to talk crazy when we was out there, see, they didn't want to do that. We had a couple of Confederates over there. I said, but they stayed right there and they was quiet. They stayed right there quiet. They won't say no. I'm like, yeah, where's the insults? Where's the nigga? What's it at? Come on. See, it's funny to do that to a bunch of unarmed, soft targets until you got a whole bunch of brothers out there with the shiesties on, wearing all black, 100-round drums, sitting there looking at you like, yeah, you don't want to call them, yeah, you don't want to call them niggas. No, I'm not a retired veteran. I'm just saying, I'm retired. I'm retired from being a nigga. That's what I'm saying. Those days are over, man. Listen. I put my white man sweater on. I said, listen, I read books now. I said, I'm part of a wine club. Like, bro, I just listen. I got good credit. I said, look, I'm just relaxing. I'm just being a normal, decent human being. But I said, but there was a time, man, like that was a dude out there. We had to stop him because he was radical. Now this brother was radical. It was a radical nigga. But he didn't like the way they was looking at him across the street. The Confederates was looking at him across the street with the police. He said, what you looking at? And we was like, hey, bro. We was like, hey, bro, can't stand down. He said, what? This brother got on one knee, y'all. He had a whole big old AR-15. It was like a 300 black. And he had a 100-round clip. Yo, this man got on one knee. He said, what? He said, yo, I was scared. I was on, he was on my side. I was scared. Yo, I was standing right next to this guy. Right next in the front line. We were standing next to him. He was like, hey, oh, what's that? Oh, what's going on? Yo, wait. So, hold on, wait. I was like, you told homie. We said, hey, we was like, hey, he ain't with us. We don't know, dude. We was like, hey, bro, stand down. Stand down. He got on one knee, but he had this aggressive look. He's like he was ready to blow. He's I was like, yo, stand down, brother. I said, not yet, man. Not yet. Stand down. Well, that's why I told you some people radical, man, they just don't care. Dude didn't care. That's power in numbers. And there was so many of us like, bro, they didn't want to have a firefight, bro. We would be shooting each other by accident. That was too many people. It's too many people. I said, bro, it was one of the most beautiful sights to see. Y'all. I'm telling you, it's one of the most beautiful sights to see. It was all black people, with all black on, with guns. You never saw that before. I had never seen that. Bro, we had gang members out there that came out there, was like, you know what? Let's go out there and do something. They was coming out there with their Dracos. The white people was coming that was marching with us, came out with theirs. Everybody was out there, bro. It was scary. It was scary out there. I'm talking about y'all, these are unified brothers and sisters out here. The black women, yo, the black women was just as deadly. They had their guns and they bullet vests and stuff. Bro, I'm telling you, man. They was like black Rambos out there, dude. It was something like you ain't never seen before. It was crazy. Now you see why they want to say now, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it don't matter when Negroes got guns. It don't matter no more. Now they want to say, oh, see, it's just y'all just living in the past. Like, yeah, because now we bringing the past to y'all though. This is how y'all wanted to show up at our door, want to burn crossings and stuff. I said, yeah, now we show up to your door still. Right before the black militia came to Louisville, they was in Georgia. And some Confederates, some racist people out there said, we're gonna start shooting black people. And guess what they did? Now the black people showed up to their door. And boy, they got on there with the megaphone. He said, since y'all say y'all want to shoot black people, the first black people y'all say, he said, the first white person we see, we're gonna shoot them too. Oh, they was quiet. Oh, they didn't want to come outside. They didn't want to come outside. Oh, where's the tough talking? Where's the tough talk? Where's the niggers at now? Where's that at? Where's that same energy? Oh, y'all want to do that? No, y'all want to do that. Oh, no, y'all want to do that. Yeah, now when the rabbit got the gun, it's not funny no more. Literally, it's not funny. Police ain't want to harass nobody out there now. And you ain't want to do that now. A lot of Confederates stayed home. They stayed home. They didn't want to come because they knew what was going to happen if they showed up. I'm talking about y'all, these brothers, man. These brothers was militant black brothers. I'm talking about y'all. Buddy came, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, they had some stuff. They showed up with AK-47s, man, shotguns, AR-15s, all type of rifles and everything, man. We was so militant, man. We was good looking out there too. We was looking good. We was so militant, man. Shoot. All type of women want to holler at you. And we was walking in the street with us. We didn't care. We was walking around with it. These two girls put up in the car on me and my brother. Me and Joe was out there. She said, hey, y'all single? And Joe was like, I ain't. He said, I'm married. He said, he ain't. She said, what your number is? She said, what your number is? I gave it a number. She said, man, y'all fine. She said, you look fine. Shoot, give me your number. I went out there, arms glistening. I had a bulletproof vest on. It looked like a tank top. It was like a bulletproof vest. Arms glistening. Big old rifle in my hand. You feel me? All black and everything. I was a dreadhead brother at the time too. I said, yeah, she like that. She said, oh, you sexy. You fine. I said, girl, got to stand for the people, baby. I said, I got to stand for our black and brown self, girl. Fight for my black queen. She said, ooh, what your number is? That was right across the street from the hood. There's some projects they tore down. But I went out there. I parked over there. I came out the car with mine. And there was a black woman she was in her little lawn and stuff. She said, hey, God bless you, brother. She said, y'all stay safe out here. I said, don't worry, baby. I said, don't worry, mom. I got you. Don't worry. I said, look here, mama. They ain't going to harass you. I got you. I said, yeah, they ain't want to talk when we show. That's why I said we showed up with clips, showed up with ammunition and everything. See, now they don't want to talk. They don't want to have a conversation. They don't want to do that now. They would rather have a conversation before they go back to harassing. That was the time the black people felt safe, man. Well, I'm telling you, black women ain't never felt safer. Never felt safer until we was out there. Never. You know what we said? Because they was trying to mess with black women. That's what they do. They want to bully on little black women and stuff. And black women ain't stupid. Some of them out there on them too. But they wanted to mess with the ones that was just out there with the signs and the ones that's just out on the sidelines. They want to bully them. I said no. Let's see if you bully a black woman now. Let's see if you put your hands on one of these black women now. Let's see if you do it. I want you to do it. We was praying with y'all. We was praying that they do it. I pray that you touch a black. I pray you do. Touch one of our kids, man. Touch one of us. I pray you do. That's why I said, y'all, we didn't get nowhere about going out there. Black Lives Matter. We didn't go out there throwing fists up. We didn't get nowhere with after talking. They don't care if you talk. See, real change didn't come from talking. Real change came from when we said, well, you know what? We're going to go get ours. And we're going to be right back. And we're going to come down here. And if we see one of y'all put your hands on us, we're going to shoot y'all. See, that's when they didn't. See, they respect that. They didn't want to come out there and talk crazy no more. They didn't want to come out there and you're niggers and they didn't want to do it no more. See, when you're out there with signs and they ride past calling people niggas, they don't care about that. They care when you got a gun and they realize you might get shot for calling people niggas. See, now they're going to realize I ain't going to do it no more. I said, let's see if you run up on another unarmed black woman. Let's see if you do it. Let's see if you do it. That's why I'm like, nah, you gonna realize. I said, nah, y'all gonna realize some respect today, dude. Y'all need to, and I said, nah, y'all lost the the respect thing. Donald Trump done got you niggas hyped up. And it ain't just Trump, because it's been in their bloodline. Like, now y'all niggas done got too confident. Y'all don't think somebody will kill y'all here. Like, people will kill y'all. I don't look at it as black or white. I look at it as like, I'm just gonna kill you. I don't care about the color stuff. You can't reason with me. You can't reason me with the color. Anybody trying to do harm to me and mine, I'm just gonna kill you, man. I don't care about that. I don't care who you is. That's why I said white people ain't immune from the fade just because they white. They not immune. White people get beat up all the time because they trucking. They are trucking people and realize that like you don't lost your mind. He said, "Nigga, have you lost your mind? Like you done lost your mind." Uh, Hold on, shoot. Be on the mission, man. Shoot, taking fades and taking numbers. Guess what? Guess what's gonna happen after I beat you up in front of black girls? Now they want your number. Ooh, who's a black man that can protect me? He loves his black princess. This take me. Ah. They be walking like, you sure look strong. Bro, bro, you know what I mean? Sound like I hit on out there. A lot. A lot. Remember, there was this one little cute black girl, man. She walked up to me. And I like baby girl because baby girl wasn't stupid either. She had her little pink block on. I said, okay, baby girl, I see you. She wasn't no botch face, nothing like, bro. She looked good. And she came up, she saw me out there, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, hey, what you doing out here? I said, just, whatever. And she said, what's your name is? And I told her stuff. So she's like, okay. She said, well, yeah, I'll probably see you out here. She said, hey, you cute too. You cute too, by the way. And that's when somebody in the car was playing Lil Boozy, or whatever that song that I bet you won. I bet you won. She started doing that. I bet you won. I bet you won. I bet you won. I was like, this is a match made in heaven. I said, is she the one, Lord? I said, Lord, could it be? The one. I said, such beautiful moves, such beautiful mindset. And I was like, hey, I was kind of like, dang, I might have to get me a black woman. I'm like, bro, look. I said I wasn't trying to do it. I was just out there just representing my people, man. Showed up with the Draco. See, that's when he's got something. It's something about a Draco to make a woman feel safe. She's like, it's just so nice. Because everybody thought they was packing something out there till I showed up with mine. There was a couple of niggas that showed up with ours. We ain't packing little 22 and little blocks. Like, no, we actually got some big stuff. She saw that. She was like, ooh, what you got? She said, ooh, what is that? I saw weird. I said, look here. I saw this playing like white man. Look here, baby. This is my Draco. I call her Neener. Yeah, Neener. Got a 7-pound round clip. Yep. She does. She sure do the job, ma'am. She sure do the job. She said, oh, that's nice. She said, okay. She said, you cute too. I said, notice how the Draco made you look cuter. Y'all be wondering why y'all see a bunch of Negroes posted online with Dracos. It's because the Draco make them look better. He might be ugly as all I do, but the Draco make him look handsomer. You know what I'm saying? When in doubt, fellas, get a Draco. It'll make you look handsome. That think you attractive. But yeah, I noticed. I said, y'all won't come out here harassing no more black women. I don't play about that, man. Listen, I don't play about me and mine. I'm a very multicultural person. I hang around all cultures and ethnicities. But I'm like, brother, I don't play about mine. I will fight my black people, and I mean that. And I'm super serious about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, they love it when when nigga get the Draco. I noticed that. It was like, ooh, he got a Draco. He got a Mac 10. He's got a Mac 10. He could be a Mac Daddy. Shoot. I noticed that, bro. Listen, y'all, black women love dudes with guns. They love that stuff. That's why I like black women because they're not sensitive. Like black women are not sensitive on nothing. They like when they see a nigga got a gun because it's like he gonna protect me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said we ain't playing that. And we told him we were straight up. We said if you put your hands on these black women, we going to shoot you. We don't care, man. We gonna light you up. We don't care. Wasn't enough FBI agents for nothing, bro. There was not enough. They couldn't contain it. They couldn't. But you don't realize they made it look crazy because the National Guard came out there. The National Guard did not want smoke with the people, dude. Most of the people out there, they was cool. They didn't want to smoke with nobody. That's why I said this is why dictatorship they think they're gonna have is not gonna happen. Because Americans don't want to kill other Americans, man. White Americans, black Americans, they don't want to shoot other Americans, dude. You feel me? What's up, Natural Reading Skill? They don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? But even if they wanted to, they didn't want to take the fire that was gonna come from the back where everybody was theirs. They didn't want that, man. They don't want a war. You know what I'm saying? You had a couple of them out there that's radical, you know what I'm saying? A couple of them out there was cool, man. I remember when I came out, I got out the hospital and the National Guard came on our street, you know what I'm saying? And so I went to ask him, I said, "What y'all doing over here, man? Y'all supposed to be downtown." And when he's a white dude, he asked me, I went up and talked to him. I said, "What y'all doing up here, man?" He said, "I don't know, man." He said, "Somebody just got killed up here." I was like, "Dang." And they had to send a National Guard certain places because people was uneasy with the police, man. Some girl just got killed in the hood, right on the corner, you know what I'm saying? And so usually National Guard ain't supposed to be over there, but they had to send them over there because the tensions with us and them was high. We don't have an issue with National Guard. We had an issue with the police, what they was doing. So they knew they couldn't send a couple of cops over there, so they had to send the army with them because they were scared. They were scared now. And they came with a National Guard truck, like the little tanks you see off of TV, like the little war vehicles that be out in the desert. They showed up in the hood with those, dude. It's crazy. Well, y'all stay good, bro. You stay good, man. That's why I said people don't want smoke. A lot of them, man, they don't want smoke with the American people, man. They ain't got no issue with no black people. It's just the people that they work for. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that be starting stuff, be making it unsafe and dangerous for everybody. You know what I mean? You know, I forgot I got some ice cream in the house. I'm gonna go to the house and go get some. I bought some ice cream, little strawberry shortcake ice cream. Go get that. So yeah, man, you see a lot of craziness going on, man. This is, you know, but they trying to bring a lot of those tensions back. And I said, it's not gonna be what you think, man. If you bring these tensions back, bro, it's gonna be a war. You can't win. And what they don't understand is like, bro, right now everybody hates the United States, dude. Everybody hates Americans. And I'm like, and rightfully so, because look what y'all keep doing. Americans are the most obnoxious people of all time. Like people talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I said, y'all so busy trying to just have smoke with black folk. Y'all don't know y'all gonna have smoke with every other ethnicity, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so worried about us. I said, I would be worried about somebody that got nuclear warheads before you worried about somebody of a certain demographic, dude. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like Negroes in the hood is worried about white people all day. We do not care about white people, dude. We ain't not think about y'all like that. Why do y'all think that? He would just be there's something about it, man. This little self-righteous, indignant, like you are not on everybody radar, man. Everybody ain't thinking about y'all niggas, man. We too busy thinking about us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, we not obsessed with you. You obsessed with us. And you starting to see it, it's like, bro, they got this. They are so obsessed with everything that we do. You feel me? Like, and that's the problem that I have with a lot of the foreigners, because I'm like, the foreigners also think that they one of them. And so they be listening to white ideology and be thinking like, oh, well, see, now, like, they trying to do whatever they can to be accepted. And they think if they go against us, that's gonna make them I'm like, no, that's gonna make you just another a tap dancer for them. I've never seen more foreigners tap dance more than us, y'all. I thought we did that, man. Foreigners tap dance more than anybody, dude. I've never seen them do this much. I'm like, man, y'all tap dancing y'all culture too. I'm like, Jesus, man, y'all so stupid. And it's the way, and again, I don't have a problem with them adopting the MAGA identity. I have a problem with them giving up their culture to adopt this culture. That's why I told y'all yesterday, I don't like Americans. I don't like white Americans, black Americans, Asian Americans. Like, I don't really want to be around a lot of Americans. People have this American mindset. I want to get around people that is the original people. That's why I want to be around true Africans, man, true Chinese, you know what I'm saying? True Indians, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't come over and get Americanized. And that's why you see a lot of men dating outside the United States. And y'all think it's just because they don't like y'all, they just critical. It's like, no, a lot of them do that because again, they want somebody that has a different mindset. Because when women come over here, they get Americanized and they get weird. A lot of American women don't want American men no more because they have this weird mindset, man. Americans are just terrible people, you know what I'm saying? Like you might talk to an Asian here, but she's Asian American. She got this Asian ideology where she thinks she white. You know what I'm saying? Versus a real Asian, she's proud to be Chinese or whatever she is. You know what I'm saying? Over here, they come and they don't want to identify as that because again, they also hate their people too, and they want to be accepted. So that's why they'll try their best to talk clear English, and they won't even know their root native language. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that every Mexican has to know Spanish, but you'd be surprised how many of them don't even want to know Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be considered Mexicans. They think because they conservative that they white. Oh. That's the issue that I have. I'm like, bro, you don't have to necessarily know the best about heritage in your history, but it's the fact that it's like you would rather be white. You'd rather be somebody else's. It's like y'all all want to tap dance and stuff. That's why I said Nigerians will come over here and want to speak extremely proper because they don't want nobody to know they got an African accent. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make you any less accepted. What's gonna make you extremely less accepted is when you trying to fake talk to be like one of them. I said, bro, you can just be you. I'm like, if a voting party makes you change your identity just so you can fit in, I think that would probably be a voting party you should vote for. You know what I'm saying? No, I haven't seen that. How do you like I said, everywhere all over the world, you don't find people that do this. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about the Western culture. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of American culture doesn't have a lot of values, man. A lot of people, again, culture here is pretty much based off of white people. So that's why people come here and they automatically want to identify with white. See, over in China, they was happy to be Chinese. They come over here, then they want to be white. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, they tired of their people. They escape China to get away from their people. So when they come over here, who's on top in the United States? White people. And so they want to be accepted so bad by white people. So they listen to other white people talking about how bad other ethnicities are. And that's why I heard people say, they said, listen, a lot of us don't not like y'all. They said, you got to understand, this is what they seen on TV. They said, what we heard about black people is what we see in the media when it's streamed overseas, or when they come here and they say they look at the media, this is all they see. So they think that all black people's like it. So that's why a lot of them wasn't wanting you to associate with them and their kids and stuff, because they thought that all black people was, what's wrong. And it's the same with us. We would see people all over the world, you know what I'm saying? You automatically see Indian and you think that they all a bunch of Ganesh worshipers and they dirty or something. You know what I'm saying? We all got these stereotypes, you know what I mean? And so that's why I said, like, it's tiresome, man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like it. So that's why I tell everybody, I'm like, bro, just go overseas and go find other people. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find some people that's just kind of weird, but not everybody like that. It's really when it comes to the United States, it's like they have a special type of hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talked to people all over the world. They was like, bro, we don't even do that. They was like, what y'all country does, they said we don't really do a lot of that. You know what I mean? They said y'all country's the only one that base everything off color. They said we don't base stuff off color like that. We don't really do that. Yeah. That's what let me know that when I went to Costa Rica. I was like, you never see that in Costa Rica. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, in the United States, they do. Yeah. Huh. But a lot of Asians are starting to realize that too. Because, like I said, a lot of them have been rooted in hatred too. Because remember I told you they hate Japanese, they hate Taiwanese. Like, they all don't like each other for some reason. And you gotta understand with the Asian race, they think that they all want to be the purest of the purest. You know what I mean? Like one of them mixing and marrying with a Japanese person is the same equivalent to like what white people see black people doing. Like, they white daughters marrying a black man. Like, that's how they see it. For some reason, it's an ancient hatred with them. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said, like, they do this with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody. But the thing is, I'm like, I don't want to be accepted by Asians. I don't want to be accepted by everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I come to your country, there's gonna be some good people. I'm not wanting to fit in with everybody. So of course there's gonna be some people that might look at you kind of funny there because they don't know you. They're not used to seeing black people, bro. But again, said God got his remnant in every city, man. You're gonna have good people here, good people there. They got Christians over there. They got people who are very hospitable and nice. I know a lot of black people that go to Japan and say Japan is a great place. People go to Thailand and say Thailand's a great place. I know black women that go to China and say China's a nice place. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's usually when they come to the United States. I noticed that, man. They come to the United States, they really do get weirded out. You know what I'm saying? Mm, mm, move. Oh, Get out my face. You ain't getting no. Move. Mm. So yeah, this American stuff, man, is just it's gone too far, man. People just don't know how to be cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Again, it used to not be this extreme, but it was always extreme, but now it's just like it's something about the foreigners when they get the foreigners to try to trade on you. It's like, are you serious? Mm. What the foreigner don't realize is that you only able to get over here off the backs of us. And I said during segregation and all that we worked so hard to do to get for us, I said you able to benefit off of that because of us. I said you didn't have to come here, you came here. We was forced here. So that's a different story. So I be doggone you think you gonna come over here and get over on us. You ain't gonna get over on us. Mm, mm. I love these. Mm, oh boy. Mm. I remember Daddy used to buy those. He would never give us one. He said, "Nah, this is my good ice cream." He said, "Y'all eat your popsicles." He buys these old lame frozen juice popsicles. I was like, "I don't want these." He said, "Nah, those strawberries. You better not touch my ice cream. That's mine." Yeah, like I said. Mm. Stuff is just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, again, that's my problem. I have no issue with people being for Donald Trump. I got an issue with people not being Christian. I have an issue when people let what they do and define them and they act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta believe in God, you ain't gotta fear God. It's not against the law. You don't have to. But when you walk around blasphemous all day, like you don't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta like God, but you ain't gotta blaspheme him in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like people like that. You know what I mean? They get one chance to talk about God or what you believe in. They want to bash it so bad. I'm like, well, nigga, I can talk about your little stupid crystals you believe, all your little stupid idiotic stuff. Yeah, I'll put some more music up later. I'm bringing back my lo-fi streams, my R&B stream too. I got uploaded today. So I don't know. I'm doing a lot on this channel because I'm trying. I told you I'm about to get off of it. So um, enjoy it. I stir. You know what I'm saying? Might take me vacations, man. And, just go overseas. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to start doing. Just going different places and going overseas and wherever I want to and doing what I want to do. Because I'm like, I want to start living life. You know what I'm saying? I mean it. And so I'm like, I'm really excited, man, for what God got and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I've been living in it and I'm continue to keep living in it, man. It's only gonna get better from here on out. You know what I mean? So that's why I said I don't want everybody in my face messing me up right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Start stuff. That's why I said like I know there's a lot going on in the world. I try not to really not involve myself, but like feed myself with that too much. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to stay out of these type of situations because I'm just like, honestly, man, you don't know what you're gonna do if you get in them type of situations. I said the Lord knew not to put me in one of them type of situations because the Lord knows I'm gonna shoot somebody. The Lord knows it's gonna be. I don't have months and months to have to go through court and paperwork and trying to prove it's self defense. Like God knows I'm just gonna shoot you first and then talk to you later. Like I don't want to do that. I don't. Like I'm. You get to the point, like I said, where everybody blood is boiling right now. People tired. So it's like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna shoot you. I don't want to talk no more. I'm gonna shoot you. You shouldn't be over here. You shouldn't be trying to threaten me. I'm gonna shoot you. That's it. I'm in the state of Texas, man. Like you shouldn't be doing that. People don't know not to do that. You do it over here because you really want something. So I'm like, I'm not gonna play with you, man. I ain't like I time for it. And so I'm just like, God, I don't ever want to get in type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, man, I don't want to go to court, man. I want to go overseas. I don't want to go to court. You know what I'm saying? Like, told you, everybody just want to enjoy their life, man, and be happy. Nobody want to fight people, man, all day and go back and forth with stupidity. That's why I enjoy doing my music. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in an argument, internet arguing all day. I don't want to argue. I just want to do my music. I like doing that. You know what I'm saying? I like that because people ain't really bothered me. You know what I'm saying? There's no conflict with it. You know what I mean? Got a couple of idiots that do what they do and talk how they talk, or whatever. But like I said, man, I think about the stuff that's more important. That's why henceforth why I'm getting up off of this little raggedy platform, man, because I don't want to have conflict with people because they stupid. I'm done arguing with stupid people, man. It's like arguing with a dumb conservative. Like they all are stupid over here. Like I don't like it. So yeah. Ugh. What's the first country you ideally want to go visit? Spain, Spain, Rome, stuff like that. I want to visit the more nearby countries first. You know what I'm saying? Before I go like way over to Asia or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I would love to go to Spain and Italy first. Those are great places, man. You know what I'm saying? My friend was gonna take me years ago. You know, I just never did. You know what I mean? And I think the next year I went to Costa Rica, and that's the last time I've been out the country. That was the last time I actually like been out the United States. You know what I'm saying? And that was back in 2021, man. I said I'm long overdue for a trip. So that's why I said I want to go back to, like I said, doing that type of stuff. Um, I miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss traveling. I miss catching early flights, man. And you know what I'm saying? Going overseas, like you in a whole nother country. Let me go to another country. You gotta fill out different paperwork. Let me get off the plane. You gotta fill out like some whatever it is. But I said I miss that stuff, man. That was fun. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done that in a minute. And so I'm like, I miss doing that. Like all I've been doing ever since then was working. All I did was 2022, I found out I was moving to San Antonio. So I worked the whole year to be able to move to San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then 2023, it's my first year here. And I had to work crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And then 2024, I did the same thing. 2025, I didn't get to enjoy that much because I was doing this and working and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But um, I'm like, now 2026, I'm getting out. I'm going places. I'm getting out. Feel me? So plus I've been making moves. I ain't really been telling nobody stuff. I've been kind of focusing on myself. That's why I want to get rid of this channel next month. Because I want to just take time to focus. This channel's a distraction. Like I want to take time to focus on it. Stay this way. Whew, stop. Mm, it's time for round two. Round two, people. Mm, mm, mm. So really, I want to go to a lot of countries, man. Really, all of them for real. People do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? So I said, God, I want to do this for a living, and now He's making it so where I can. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I ain't thought all my testimonies yet. That's some good things happening. Hey, man, that's some real good things happening. I got an alert on my Credit Karma telling me your score went up. Man, my score went up like 50 something points on both of them. I'm like, I don't even know what I did. I didn't even recently make a payment. So I'm like, I don't even know what I did. God just saw fit for my credit to go up. God saw fit for me how that white man credit. Credit sounding like a white man's now. So hold on, Steve. You might be an American. I was like, your credit's looking like it. I was like, bro, I didn't even recently make a payment on nothing. It just went up. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, look, I ain't gonna complain. Like, mm, got that revitiligo in my veins. Revitiligo. Revitaligo or something. Mm, mm. Mm. That's good to know. But boy, you know how you feel like your credit's gonna decrease or something? Like sometimes it goes up and down, fluctuates. Like my credit was going up. I said, hey, yo. So what did I do? I don't remember the last payment I made. I don't even use my credit card. So I'm like, I don't know why it's like that. Well, I said, God favors me. Say yeah, yeah. It's like God favors me. Mm, mm. Ah, I should have brought another one, man. That thing's good. Mm. Mm, I'll have to see. Well, I know I don't even use Credit Karma that much. I just got an alert today where it said your score went up. I was like, I don't know what I even did. I don't know what I did, but whatever, it works. I said, look, I'll take it. I'll do it. So that's why I'm like, no, I want to get out and live life, man. Go enjoy it. You feel me? I love to go live life and enjoy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, so yeah. Um, I don't know. Sometimes. Mm, it really should fast. You know what's a hard fast? Fast is sugar. But sugar is hard to get rid of. Like, but I don't know, man. I wanna go taste different foods, you know what I'm saying? I'm real curious to see, like, what the world got, you know what I'm saying? Like, different world culture foods and stuff, like, because 'cause I'm like, I don't know, I ain't never had, like, a lot of their dishes and stuff, so I wonder if I'd be like, accustomed to it, if I'd be kinda like, cause we so Americanized, we used to what we eat, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they eat over there, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I would miss about the United States, man, is the food, you know what I'm saying? Like, the sweets and the food, cause it's not gonna be the same overseas, you know what I mean? But you'll be happier, healthier, more productive, you know what I'm saying? Like, just more successful. You'll even be richer. Like you'll be way richer over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that really count too. You know what I mean? Um, that's the stuff that really do count. So it's like that's gonna be nice, man. I thought about keeping this channel so I could post it, then I was like, no, I don't know a bunch of Peter Gazers over here looking at me, man. People dragging their knuckles. Nah, man, I want you over looking at that. Put it somewhere where actual human beings are, human people are. They can appreciate good taste and quality and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like people over here don't appreciate that. They don't care. Like, you got a couple of out of so many. You know what I mean? But it's like, let's just go somewhere where everybody else does. I would just rather go where they all do. You know what I mean? That would just be better than me. So, I'll take for it. See, I love my sweets, boy. It's hard to get them things up. I like sweets. That's why I say I like zebra cakes. Zebra cakes is delicious. Yeah, I know I eat a whole box of zebra cake for dinner. Nigga don't even need no chips, no tater tots, no nothing, man. I just got zebra cakes. I'm good, man. A zebra cake and something to drink. That's a souffle right there. That's why I'm like, I gotta stop it, man. I'm trying to change my meal plans up and how I eat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I eat the same stuff. Like, I don't eat the same stuff no more. I need to start eating like healthier. Not like a lot of healthier, but just different. I'll say like a lot different. So yeah, man. Um, I think traveling should be on everybody's bucket list, especially now, like with everything being critical. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much longer they gonna keep the United States open to travel. So, because I mean, everybody freaking hates us, dude. So I'm just like, dude, I don't want to be here a lot. Like, I really don't want to be in this country that much. Because I'm like, bro, I don't have an issue with nobody. I ain't got no issue with no cultures. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling you yesterday, I like I show speed, man, because I show speed shows love to all the coaches, man. He get love back. Like that's me. I like doing stuff like that. Like he don't just stay in the United States, he goes everywhere. And that's what I want to do, man. Go everywhere. I just saw Martin Lawrence, I follow him on Instagram. He just went to Cairo the other day. And he had posted, I was watching Martin all day and I just seen his post. He said, yeah, my first time being in Cairo, you know what I'm saying? He was enjoying it, taking pictures. And I was commenting, I said, yeah, bro. I said, hey man, I grew up off your show, man. I said, I'm watching Martin now. So I've been watching you all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you out there just living life. And I said, that could be you. Why don't you go to Cairo? I want to take pictures with the pyramids. I want to take pictures with the Sphinx. All of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are breathtaking, life changing experiences, man. You know what I'm saying? I would love to know people before I just go. I ain't just gonna go to just go. But I'm like, even if it's for 3 days, dude, like just go for 3 days. Go for a week. You ain't gotta be gone for like no whole month. You know what I'm saying? Like just go, just to go, just because I can. Even if I stayed in a hotel most of the time, I'm just like, at least I'm in a hotel in Egypt. Or on the beach in Greece or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say I went there just cause the air hit different, the people hit different. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got Google Translate for. You know what I'm saying? You go know some people over there. You feel me? Like there's all type of places that you can go. And I said I think that would be a great idea, man, just to go because I can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I've definitely been keeping it on my mind. You know, just getting out, going abroad, and just living life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I hate this ranky dank channel, man. This ranky dank channel keeping me stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. I done been dealing with people that drag their knuckles so long. It's like, dude, I'm starting to drag my knuckles now. Like I don't even like it. I'm like, I don't wanna do that. This channel will turn you to a nigga. It really do, bro. It'll turn you to a nigga. I don't like that. Because when you're a nigga, you don't think. You don't go nowhere. I don't want to be like it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun time. And I'm gonna give it some time, but I'm thinking about creating a separate channel where it's just like travel and eats, you know what I'm saying? Definitely travel and eats. Where I can start showing everybody what I do, you know what I'm saying, where I go at. It'll start off small at first. But you know, when black people do stuff, it gets viral, like, cause more black people want to see that, man. You're not used to seeing us do that. I seen a dude move from Chicago and he went to I seen a dude move from Chicago and he went to Thailand, you know what I'm saying? He moved to Thailand. And so he was having like one last goodbye fun with his family and stuff like that. And cause he wanted to get out of Chicago, everybody try to get out of there. He won't be there. And so he got out and moved to Thailand. He was documenting the experience. He was like, bro, I love it, man. I seen other black people doing the same thing, going to Thailand. Thailand is a good place to go to. I mean, I don't have to go to Thailand myself, really. Like, I want to see that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been big into Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? I take Muay Thai, so I've been big into that. So seeing them actually do it over there, because you know it originates from there. I'm like, I'm going to see them do that. So, I don't know, man. I'm really interested, man, just to see other cultures. I said, God, I said, I know the world crazy, but it ain't over till you said it. So I said, God, I got to see that. I got to see that at least one time in my life, at least once. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's just the world is too big to just be sitting here stuck. You know what I'm saying? Staying in the United States all day and not doing nothing, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Letting these jobs kill us and work us like slaves, man. We can't never go anywhere and do nothing. Letting people stress us out, man. Family and niggas and white people and everybody. Like, you just tired of it. You just want to go somewhere where you can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I said, white people know about traveling. As crazy as they be, they know about traveling. Going, believe it, it's in their bloodline to travel everywhere and conquer everybody. They know that. That's why they good at traveling, because they know this. I said, bro, we don't know that. We stuck, man, and think we just gotta be stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be stuck no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why Daddy broke that mindset off of him, man, because he was like, he didn't want to be stuck no more. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one out of all us to travel. And then after him, Stisha started doing it. Well, him and Mama, and then Stisha, and then me. And then all of us started doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to travel. It just at the time I couldn't because I was a little young. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to go to different places. You know? Yeah, I'm sure they'll tell me about it all in the airport. Right before I go over here, they'll let me know. Oh, man, I'm trying to see that, man. I want to eat on the beach in Rome, man. Have y'all seen that stuff off TV? It's beautiful, man. They got luxury over there. You feel me? I want to go to like a concert in the Coliseum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to take pictures everywhere, man. My phone screensaver is actually that one place. I don't know what it's called, man, but it's a place in Rome. It's like a real popular tourist attraction. And I put it on there last year, the beginning of last year, because I said I'm showing myself like this is the stuff you're gonna see in life, man, in real life. Getting used to seeing my phone screen is still that. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna change it. But I said, but I like to put my screens as like places all over the world. Cause I'm like, you're gonna be able to see that one day, man. You're not just gonna look on the National Geographic channel. Geography Channel or Discovery or whatever, or Travel, whatever, you're gonna be able to do that yourself. And then you can document your experience. And I said that's gonna feel crazy. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm just a regular black kid from Kentucky. Bro, I'm just a regular little Negro. Like I'm nobody. And I said, me being able to step feet in foreign soil, you know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot of my life, you know what I'm saying? And never really thought I was gonna be able to do that and go there, you know what I'm saying? And then I look at myself, I'm like, man, like around this time 6 years ago, man, I had a bullet in me. And now I'm like, I'm traveling, doing what I want to do now. Like, it's crazy. And that's why I said, like, I want to go do those things, man. I want to go out and get off it. I want to go out and experience and have fun and all that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for that. You know what I mean? That's why I said I want to document my experience, not here, but somewhere else where people can really enjoy that. You know what I mean? Because I know, like, of course, you're gonna have spectators, but I want spectators to turn into the creators too, where they go creating, you know what I'm saying, do the same thing. Like my sister used to watch a lot of like Rick Steves Europe. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Like Anthony Bourdain, Andrew Zimmerman, you know what I'm saying? These are people who pretty much just travel the world and just they document their experience, they eat different foods and they show you the different cultures and stuff like that. And I said I always thought to do something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, no, you can, you really can, you know what I'm saying? I won't be doing it with just the food, I'll be doing the music too, you know what I'm saying? But I said, but now you are able to do it, and I can't wait to. I'm very excited, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, just staying on the right path, listening to God, man. Just doing the right thing because you want to be able to do those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to do those things. But so yeah, man. I don't know. I get fascinated when I talk to people from other cultures and lands and stuff like that, because they'll tell you, man. Like most people from other countries, you don't know this, but a lot of from other countries, they've been to other countries. They don't just stay in their hometown, bro. They worldwide travelers. Like they know about this stuff. We don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Americans don't know this because they stupid. You know what I mean? We talk that the United States is it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You'll talk to somebody from Spain, they done been to Italy, they done been to Africa, they done been, you know what I'm saying? You'll talk to Nigerians been to Italy, they've been to Africa, they've been, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been to Asia, you know what I'm saying? Because they know about the world knows about traveling. We don't. Americans are so dumb, man, and we stay in our little sector in the world because we think we better than everybody. And they don't care about nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's why you'll see the Louisville Airport, but Louisville Airport is one of the smallest, crappiest, saddest airports, man. Like, 'cause nobody goes nowhere. Nobody cares about going nowhere international. People don't want to travel. They don't want to go on vacation. They don't care about nothing. Like, so that's why I said you want to go elsewhere where everybody else goes, where everybody else is. That's why I enjoy doing stuff elsewhere, man, with other people and stuff. You know what I mean? Because they have a broader mindset. Talking to some of y'all on here, man, y'all don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk to people that have been somewhere, this is why I don't listen to people. I listen to people who actually know what they're talking about. I listen to people who've been somewhere. If you can show me a tatted up passport, I'm not gonna listen to you. I know you know what it's like to travel. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that ain't never got out of Detroit, I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't know what the word is like. You don't know. You ain't never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you come here and you realize people can't tell you nothing. Like people here can't tell me nothing because I don't listen to you. You ain't never did nothing in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't a diss, but it's just like if you ain't never did them, I'm gonna listen to somebody who ain't never did it. I listen to people who have. This is why I can listen to Daddy so much because Daddy did it. Mama did it. She's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't listen to people who don't know nothing I ever did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I said like this. That's just been my goal, man. Just to get out and network with people all over the world, man. You know what I'm saying? People all over the world, what I'm doing here, they'll care about it. Some of y'all don't, you know, but people here, they'll care about it. That's why they'll stream my music all over the world. They love it. This type of music I'm doing is big all over the world because they look for this type of stuff. They actually train to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Some people here don't. They don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go to EDM and raves and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't care really about this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why real talent. That's why you see people here with real talent. They not famous in the United States because nobody cares about it here. They don't care about real talent. They'll go overseas and they'll get famous because everybody loves raw, real talent. So yeah, that's why I said like some people just don't. They won't understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell everybody my vision or my dream. Cause I'm like, people just sit there and look at you stupid. I'm like, how you gonna do that? And I don't understand. I'm like, well, of course you don't understand, man. Like, I don't expect you to because you not me. You have never done nothing. So I don't want to really hear your outtake. That's why I don't tell people stuff. Remember, I told you I didn't tell nobody not when I was moving to San Antonio because the minute that you tell people, what do they say? Well, why would you want to move on? Well, your family, your friends here. Well, see, well, there's nothing wrong with this place. You've been in your whole life. Well, why so far? That's a conservative state. Like, that's what everybody's so saying. Like conservative niggas got something to do with me. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I came here because I like it here. I don't care what the conservative, liberal, no, I don't care about that. And then I said, then you talk to people here that's from San Antonio, and even some of them niggas ain't never been nowhere. Some of them ain't never been outside the state of Texas. They've never been anywhere. And I said, that's everywhere you go, and you got people of that demographic that stay there. They never venture out. They never travel. They never go nowhere. They never do know what they like. And that's why I kept saying, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like that. I'm a world traveler, man. I want to go elsewhere, everywhere, all type of places, man. Like I can't stand there and do nothing. You feel me? I don't know how people can. Like I'm just not comfortable with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Are y'all there? Can you hear me? So yeah, man. It's just I don't know. That's why I like to eat different culture foods, man. Because I'm just like it kind of gives you a taste of like you being over there. You know what I'm saying? I like being around Chinese themed stuff because it reminds me of being in China, being around Chinese people. Feel me? Black people go over there all the time, man. They love it. You know what I'm saying? They love it there. And I've always liked China, man, since I was like fourth, fifth grade. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always liked their cultures. I love their movies. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about them. So that's why I said I can't wait to go visit and see it for myself. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be fun. I keep seeing these places pop up on Instagram. I'm just like, dude, I want to go there so bad. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, man, you can. You really can. And now I'm like, man, I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be so fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I won't have to do a live stream over there. I won't have to do this channel. Like, that's gonna feel free, man. I'm gonna get my name disassociated from most of y'all Negroes, man. Like, I just don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do the streams like that no more. I don't want to argue with people, man. I don't want people keep talking about Darby all day. Like, I don't want that. I just want to be able to just go travel and do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the car. I thought somebody was in the car. I was about to take off. I was like, bro, somebody just got in the car. Hold on. Uh, all right. No, I know about that stuff. No, I know about that stuff. Because I had to do the same thing when I went to Costa Rica. You gotta fill out a form. Anytime you go out of the country, you gotta fill out a form. Bro. It's the same with every custom. It's the same with customs, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta fill it out before you get on the sometimes before or during when you're on the plane. And then when you land, they take it from you. So yeah, you can't just get up and walk in somebody's country. You gotta always fill out forms. You gotta have paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've had to do that like literally 6, 7 times, man, since I've been to Costa Rica. So, you know, got a nice Lambo. I see you. I see you. All right, so, well, like I said, we'll worry about it when it comes up, when it's time. We'll worry about that. I ain't gonna be no time soon. It's like I said, I'm still here. So still got a few more things to take care of before I do it. But because if it was tomorrow, man, you best believe it. I'm listen. I'm not a stupid traveler. Like I know how to do stuff in advance. I do everything in advance because I want my trip to be excellent. That's one thing I don't play about my traveling. I want my stuff to be excellent. So all the paperwork I need, everything I need, I get it done. Cause I ain't trying to do no last minute stuff. Cause like once we get to the airport, ain't no time for no. Oh, did I do this? Oh man, I left my wallet. Oh man, like ain't no time for that. I move in excellence when I travel. Like, well, listen, my family, we move in excellence when we travel. We don't play that stuff. Like, we are serious. We down to earth. We real serious about this. So that's why I said I move in excellence when it comes time to go places and do what I want to do. Hmm. Like I said, when I go places, y'all won't know because I ain't telling you. Ain't gonna be no channel no more, man. Ain't gonna be none of that. Like, ain't gonna be none of that. Y'all just gonna have to hopefully get on YouTube and my channel, my new one appear in front of y'all or something. Like, 'cause y'all seem to like me so much and watch me all the time. Like, you're gonna have to just find where it is or what the requirement is. I'll do it. If it means getting away from some of y'all, I'll do it. Get away. Like I said, I know all about that stuff, the travel requirements and all about the visas. I got friends from overseas. They tell me about this. I was about to have to do the same thing when I was about to go to Spain, like back in 26, not 2016, 2020. And so my friend, she's from there. She knows. She was telling me all the stuff I had to have. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you can't just go over in somebody else's place. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, believe me, that's why I said I know people all over the place that's gonna tell me. They gonna tell me. I got a Nigerian friend. I got two Nigerian friends that's like, hey, I'll go somewhere with you. I'll take you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for that. Definitely down with that. So they definitely gonna tell me. And if anybody would know, man, Daddy knew. Daddy had to have like a visa when he went to Nigeria. You can't just go to Nigeria. You have to have like special type. What's up, man? So you have like special type paperwork, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Daddy was talking about that since like 2013, 2014 type. He said you can't just up and go to that country, especially as an American city. You can't just do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the whole world, like I said, you got to have it anywhere you go in the world. So I've been there, man. So that's what she was saying. They did not play when it comes to taking fruits and vegetables to other countries. Yeah, I don't know much about that. But I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. What's that?
You're on live?
Yeah, YouTube Live. Yeah,
YouTube live?
yes, sir.
I'm sure some a lot of people might know you.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
What's your name?
Simply Steve.
Simple Steve.
Yes, sir.
What's up, chat? These guys go. I've been seeing you grinding. I was
I have you, bro.
yeah, I saw you fucking showing love. Yeah, you've been
Everybody
down.
say
Thanks, sir, brother.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you. Some content down there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. I got you. Yeah, appreciate you.
Love,
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, just going all over the place in the country, man. Like you see a lot of stuff, man. A lot of good things, a lot of good people. Uh, that's why I said I'm really about to do a kind of like what High Show Speed was doing. Like I always wanted to do something like a tour. You know what I'm saying? And just go places, man. And of course, my name is not big, so people don't know me. But that's how you get it big. You just go places where people will know you. You know what I'm saying? Where people will see you. And I said I always wanted to kind of do something like that where people can get to know and see. You know what I'm saying? But I said my name was big. I said, man, I'll be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, technically, Darby is big. I could use that, but I'm not. I'm not gonna use that name. I'm changing. I'm changing my alias. I don't want those type of people. Like I don't want everybody over there. We got a lot of Africans that's watching us, y'all. A lot of. I already had somebody from South Africa that's like, yeah. They said, man, I love y'all, man. They said, if you ever come to South Africa, bro, you got a place, which is good to know. But I'm not just doing it for that, man. I'm doing it for something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this for a Darby name. I'm doing this because I just want to enjoy life and travel. You know what I'm saying? And I said, now I get to make my name. You know, get to make the name that I got big. You know what I'm saying? Most people couldn't see that because they kind of like, well, why would you not want to do? I'm like, because I'm not you. I'm not power hungry, man. I don't care about that. Like, I just want to have a regular life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want special treatment. Like, I just want people to love you because they love you. Mm. She just look like she stank. Them sandals, those like she stank too. Ugh. Girl, I don't care how hot it is outside. It ain't that hot. You gotta wear those. But I can't wait to see that stuff, man. I want to see foreign people. Like that's one thing when you go to Costa Rica, man. You'll see a lot of people, man. That's like, um, you'll see a lot of stuff, man. That's really foreign looking. Like you're not used to seeing that here. You feel me? Like the way they stuff is set up differently than our stuff. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff is kind of the same, and then some stuff is a little different. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice to see like another culture's touch on stuff. Like even some of the cars they got, we don't have here. You know what I'm saying? So it looks different. Like you go to Russia, you see Russia has certain car, and in Africa and in China, they got stuff like they got stuff we ain't got. You know what I mean? Like I like seeing stuff that I ain't never seen before, man. Like it's more beauty and nature scenery type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they more like natural beauty, like the nature and everything. You know what I'm saying? Us here, we so industrial, man, and you know what I'm saying? Like we different. So I'm just like it's not no culture here. What makes America, what makes a lot of the United States is just the different peoples with their different cultures. But I don't think the America really has an actual culture. That's why they said, contrary to what you believe, as much as we speak English here, they said English is not the official language of the United States. It's not, which is crazy because most of us speak English, but English is not the official language. Which is all in white people. You can't tell them, man, because they think it's America. Like, what? America has no official language. They literally said it. Like, what makes America, man, is that it's all people's here. You feel me? So you got a mixture of these people. You got a mixture of those people. You got a mixture of these people over here. You got a mixture of those people over here. Like, everybody's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I want to go somewhere where there's actual real culture. You know what I'm saying? Like we could say we proud to be an American, but I'm like, but what is an American? We don't know. We don't know because there's really no real definition of what a real American is. You know what I'm saying? But when you go to Rome, you go to Italy, an Italian will show you the definition of being a real Italian. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from Spain will show you the real definition of being really Hispanic. That's what it is, a Spaniard. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing? Good, good. Like, but somebody from China will show you the real definition of what it's like to be Chinese. You know what I'm saying? But American is like there's not really a real culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. So that's why I said like definitely want to find people that know more about cultures, and this is why I can talk to people overseas because all they know is culture. All they are is culture. You know what I'm saying? Versus people here, it's like they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I notice Americans are foreign. Like they don't have a real culture. Like they don't talk about nothing but sports, patriotism, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like over there, they talk about all type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like they actually have a life and business and stuff like that. Like I want to be around people like that, man, that have a will to live, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm just an average black kid from Kentucky. Like I'm me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really think I'm all that, but I get to go see these things, do this. You know what I mean? Oh, but yeah, man, it's always good to have, man. Like, good to know you can do so much. That's literally what I want to do, man. I definitely want to, you know, show y'all some stuff. Well, I said show y'all. Y'all not gonna be able to show. I want to show myself some stuff. Get y'all right there like that. Show myself some stuff. You know what I mean? I love the Tokyo, the lights and scenery. Yes, pretty, pretty. Like I said, one of my homies was stationed out there. I think Bernard or not yet. He was stationed somewhere near there with him, or maybe there. But everybody said it's beautiful, man. Like Tokyo is a beautiful place. I definitely got to go there one day. So I'm trying to tell neighbors, man, the world is just too big to be stuck in Mississippi. It's too big, man, to just be stuck here. Like I'm glad that y'all watch Darby, but man, watch Darby overseas too, man. Stupid, you ain't gotta stay right there in your house and do that. Like, bro, go elsewhere. I watched Darby when I was watching Darby in the airport when I was traveling. Like, I can still watch him while I'm on a plane. I can watch him while I'm on a train, in a boat, wear a coat, here out there. I can watch him anywhere, man. Like, bro, I can watch Daddy anywhere. Why people think you gotta sit right there in your house, sit right there in your city? You know what I'm saying? Like, go all over the place and watch it, man. You ain't gotta sit right there being still doing nothing. Come on, man. Like, you got a green eggs and ham. You got green eggs and ham and nursery rhyme for a Negro, man. To make them understand that you can do this here or there, you can do it anywhere. They'll sit there and act like West only for like right there. I'm like, bro, you can go anywhere and do this. Anywhere. I don't know how you don't know this. So busy trying to just watch him from the comfort of your home, man. Like, get out the comfort of your home and go somewhere. That's why they always say, like, it was like, well, nah, a lot of black people ain't got no money. I said, that's a lie, man, because most of the money come out the black community. When you start spending it on stupid stuff, I said, then you can save it for traveling. You can do other stuff. As much as they be buying these weaves and these Brazilians, that costs as much as a plane ticket to go over there, dude. That's a plane ticket money right there. Nobody care about your weed, man. Like you could have just got a plane ticket to go somewhere else. You feel me? You paying all that money for candy paint and 30, 40-inch rims and stuff. That costs a lot of money, man. That's some grand. That's some grand you could have took overseas, dude. Like that's literally money right there. See, we buy stupid stuff. I said that's why you don't want to invest in nothing. You don't want to invest in some real things. That's why oh, it's impossible. It's not impossible. You just don't want to try. You just don't want to do it. You got to break that negative Negro mindset, man, and be like, you know what? I want to go abroad, man. I want to see more in the world. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know that if you keep buying stupid stuff for where you live at. That's what I'm saying. They spend all that money on everything, man. I mean, daggone, what they paying to get their nails done, man. Someone to be paying like 200, 250. I said that's half a plane ticket right there. You know what I'm saying? So you mean you ain't got no money? Yeah, when you buy all Gucci, Gucci's freaking $1,000. That's literally a plane ticket right there. You know them Louis Vuitton belts they wear that they never seen the wear on their waist anyways, but they sagging their pants. That's $1,000. Bro, I went in the Gucci store one time in Miami. I went in the Gucci store. They had a handkerchief like this, like a silk Italian leather handkerchief. Bro, that was $695. Bro, it was $600 for that. I said, what? I said $600? Because the woman, she said, well, it's $695 something. I was like, you mean $6.95, right? She had it $6.90. I was like, $600? She said, oh, well, it's real Italian silk. I was like, I don't care if it was bulletproof. Like, I'm not paying $600 for a handkerchief. It's one of them handkerchiefs like this that you put in your suit. I was like, oh, no, nah. I said, do the suit come with it? Because in the shoes, like in the hat, like, this is what they paying, dude. I know a guy that bought a $500 Versace shirt. Wouldn't wear it. I said, bro, what you spending on clothes, that's travel money right there. See, you just bought a shirt that he's scared to wear because he's scared to gonna get a stain on it. I'm like, bro, why'd you buy it? You could have bought a ticket for somewhere. You feel me? Buying Louis Vuitton bags, man, that stuff be like, I remember being in Costa Rica, man. I showed mama how much some of this stuff costs. Yo, this one bag, it's some type of bag, I forgot. It's like $10,000. They got Nike Dior's, that's $10,000. I said, mama, do you see this? She said, who's buying this? I said, mama, do you see now why they shooting you if you step on their shoe? Because they just spent $10,000 on some stupid shoes. Why couldn't you get a regular pair of J's like the rest of us, Negro? Like you could have just paid your $150, $200 for a regular pair of J's. You paying $10,000 for bro with some basic Air Jordan 1s with the Euro. Dude, just paying $10,000, y'all, for some shoes. I said, if you step on my shoes, I gotta kill you. But you just stepped on $10,000. I see why they getting angry. Like, but you just stepped on my $10,000 shoes. That's literally investment money. Why would you spend that on that? Like, it's so dumb. Even if you had rapper money, why would you spend it on that? That's why I said I think it's so stupid to spend anything around that amount, man, for something like it's not that good. Louis Vuitton is not that good. Gucci, Dior, Da Vinci, or whatever everybody. It's not that good, dude. Like, bro, just invest your money elsewhere. I mean, it's your money. Do what you want with it. But I'm like, I think it would be better to just invest your money. I don't care if I won $100,000. If I made $100,000, I'm not buying no $10,000 shoes. I don't care. I'm not buying $10,000 shoes, dude. That's just stuff you just don't like. No, that's not a good investment. $10,000 could have got you a whole new wardrobe of all type of good quality clothes. I don't know why in the world you paying $10,000 for the shoes. You be seeing what so many rappers be wearing, man. They be wearing the ugliest outfits and it be expensive. I'm like, I don't care how much money it is. It don't make it fly because you spent 10 grand on it. It's still ugly. Dudes is wearing these big old fat Doc Martens and whatever these boots are. These stupid looking boots. I think those are so dumb. And they really believe that they fly. I'm like, they thought they killed the game. That's just sad, man. People spending all this money for what? It is, man. That's why I stick with my J's, man. Stick with my J's, my Chucks. You know what I'm saying? Like I usually wear like the solid colors. You know what I'm saying? These are the all black ones. You know what I'm saying? Solid color. Whatever I'm wearing, I'll wear it. You feel me? all black, all green. I mix up the colors together. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fly. I pay all that money for some shoes and some clothes, man. Please. And the most I paid on shoes was my Jordan flights. Those was like $350. You know what I'm saying? But I said, other than that, I'm like, I was even still like, bro, that's a lot of money. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? People was paying an arm and a leg, man, for stupid stuff. And then wonder why you ain't got no money to go travel. It's like, dude, because you keep spending your check on stupid stuff. Like, bro, spend that on travel fares, man. Spend it on like, bro, you can go anywhere in the world. That's my new thing. I'm like, bro, I can go anywhere in the world for this price. I saw where they got flights, man, for 2 weeks. I typed up Greece. I typed up Rome. You can go to Greece and Rome right now for 2 weeks for like $500, $600. That's cheap for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. That's crazy. 2 weeks. All you got to pay is $500, $600. Now I think it's just for the flight. You know, you might have to get the hotel and everything separately. But still, for the flight, that's not bad. Do you know a flight back to Louisville was around $300? A flight out to Florida I paid was like $300, almost $400. Like, bro, that stuff, that's about the same price. And I was only in Florida for like 2 days, barely even 2 days. And I still paid about $350. Like, I still paid a good amount for that. You know what I'm saying? But to go overseas for 2 weeks, bro, that ain't number like $600, dog. Like literally about $600. It's crazy. That's why I said, like, bro, that'd be dope, man. Like 500, man. I saw it. I said, bro, this is too good to be true.
What are you doing?
Just live stream.
Live stream.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So what are you about to do?
Shoot, I don't know. I was actually checking this place. What is this place?
This is Sunny's, but I can tell you what you should do.
What a sun is.
Okay. I don't know what Sunny is, but I can tell him what he should do. Okay. So I work right across the street,
Venue.
the venue.
I ain't never been there either.
You want to come in?
What's it like in there?
How about you show? And I give you your first drink.
I don't even drink. So
Well, I can make a mocktail. Come on, don't play with me.
a mocktail's like what's that for woman?
With no alcohol.
I don't-
Yeah, but it tastes good. Like, don't play with me.
Wait, y'all doing the game night tonight?
We are doing the game.
Is that
Yes, and you get not
today?
not the Spurs game, but the USA versus Paraguay.
Oh, everybody walking around with it?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, what time I start?
It starts at 7. Oh no, it starts at 8 o'clock or 7.
Okay.
Maybe. Don't mind me.
I think I'm gonna come over. It's Friday too. I ain't doing nothing.
Why don't you come over?
Like now?
I mean, there's nobody in there, but you can get your first seat, and I can make you your mocktail.
Shoot, give me like 25 minutes. I ain't know y'all had nothing going on today.
Yeah, because we never open. We're only open on the weekends. So
Was you here the other week? They had Moneybag Yo a little bit.
yeah, I worked.
Oh.
I worked when Moneybag Yo was here. I worked when Lil
Great
Baby
job.
was here.
Good
And guess
job.
what? We have Don Tolliver coming.
When?
We have Don Tolliver coming on Monday.
Monday? Really?
And I would love for you to come in, and I will introduce you to my manager. We can get you in for free.
Yeah, I like free.
I
free.
like free too. That's why you get your first drink.
Okay.
Alright,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I said I ain't doing nothing the rest of the day. Shoot, I'll be over probably like 25, 30 minutes.
I'm sorry to intrude. You know,
We just started talking about travel and everything anyway.
traveling.
Yeah.
Where you going? Where you going?
Shoot, I'm talking about going to Spain, Italy, somewhere like that.
Okay, you got your passport.
I need to get it renewed. It just expired a while back. So
So why didn't you go to Norway?
what's in Norway?
That's where my family's from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I am black. You know, my mom.
I know somebody to live over there
Yeah.
black too. Like, yeah.
I'm black, but my mom moved here from Norway and met my dad in the military.
Oh, for real?
So yeah, she got her citizenship in the military. Yeah,
What do y'all consider? What do y'all call yourself? Norwegian? Norwegian?
Norwegian.
Nor-
Hallo, Korea.
Is that the language?
Yeah, that means hello. How are you?
Damn, still. I ain't never heard
Yeah.
that language before.
No.
Okay,
no.
what you say your name was?
Tyra.
Steve.
See,
Nice
you
to
better
meet
walk in.
I am
okay?
for real, not
Okay,
for real.
okay,
I'm
okay.
over.
All right.
Take you on my free stuff. I like my free stuff. Thank you though.
I'm not playing with your ass.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
Like, what am I talking about?
Well, I do YouTube, but I like I'm about to get off this channel anyway. I like my social media better.
What's your social media?
I ain't gonna say it over there. I can try to follow. Change my name the other day. See,
And then I look.
I don't see.
I just think that I look okay today. I never had my hair done, so like that's why I'm like looking at myself like, yeah, I don't look that bad. Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, thank you. All right. What y'all say? Where y'all go with the? Oh, she's pretty. Stop, man. Come on, y'all. Stop. Playing too much. But she's really trying to recruit people. She's in the street trying to recruit people. Woo. You just want to go to watch the Spurs game, man. They just had a Spurs game, I think. Yes, No, not yesterday. What's yesterday? Or maybe the day before yesterday. I don't know. They be in there going crazy, man. Like it's like an outdoor thing. They have like a little outdoor whatever. So I'm gonna go over. Go see what's up. Says she's pretty. Stop. She's not playing with you. Man, well, y'all stop. People just friendly trying to get you to come out to their stuff. Come on, man, stop. And y'all go start. So see, and this is why if I ever went somewhere in real life and somebody y'all be in the back, oh, get it, Steve. I'm like, no, they're just asking for directions. Hey, I think he like you, girl. Yeah, you got you a good one, girl. No, I don't think y'all be doing it. I think honestly what y'all be doing. Some of y'all be jealous. Oh, that's skank. That should have been me. That's it, bro. I know women like it. They be over here. But that just happened, man. Somebody was in my DMs the other week. Somebody did it. They mentioned some girl over here by name because they wanted me and they was trying to get at me. And so they saw I was kind of like interacting with her in the chat. And they said, oh, well, what's up with you and such and such? I'm like, why would you even say that? Why would you think that's an appropriate thing to text me? That's not appropriate. I was like, oh, what's up with y'all? Y'all got a thing going on? I was like, no, why would you ask it? I was like, bro, what is weird? Like, why you mentioning some girl name you don't even know, man? This girl being watched now. I was like, she being watched by another woman. That's weird. I said, oh, yeah, no. That's why I said a month and a half, y'all will be off this channel. I ain't doing this no more. This channel ain't did nothing but produce a bunch of freaks, man. Like, dang. I was like, God, this is my audience. Like, this is who you gave me. I know Moses, man. He had to deal with these Negroes. I feel the same. Like, God, this is who you bestowed to me. Like, I don't want them. I was like, you trying to, is this a joke? Is this a practical joke or something? Like, man, this is what I get. Like, hey, I get it. No, that interaction's cool. They're cool. As I said, man, it's the cool air. It's cool people. You know what I'm saying? So, because you got saying a lot of people, like you heard us say, like a lot of people are not from here. They from in San Antonio. Everybody's from everywhere else, man. It's hard to really find a lot of natives. You know, what I'm saying a lot of natives will come here and be like, well, why y'all come here for? You know, because they don't see what's so good about it. How I see Louisville, I don't think Louisville's that good. But my friend from Spain, she loved Louisville. I'm like, I don't know why. Louisville sucks compared to Spain. I'm like, Louisville sucks. She's like, no, it's okay. I was like, it's not okay. It's not. You know. But people here, they're not from here, so they'll be like, oh, what you got going on? Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's like you see how their mindset is broader. They good at talk. See, people overseas, they know this. You know what I'm saying? They won't mind walking up and talking to you. They friendly. She was even saying like in Spain, she was like, people just be like, what's up? I don't even know her family like that, but she was like, when she talk on the phone, her family would hear me. They would say, "What's up?" And they was like, "Yeah, if you ever come with us, they like you can stay in our house. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in our neighborhood, stuff like that." She said, "We very friendly people." You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like a lot of people here are like that. You know what I'm saying? But Americans are different. You know what I'm saying? So I like people that's other cultural, culture. You know what I'm saying? There's some bitter man somewhere punching her now. Oh, Steve, getting the girls always. Why do girls always go on his stream and not mine? He's one of these to be and not to be type niggas. Like, man, go on somewhere. Poetic justice. I don't want to hear you. It's obnoxious. I thought she worked over here at Sunny. This is a brand new place. I thought she worked over here. But I was like, what you doing over here? Like, what's over here? I still don't know what this is, man. I don't want to go in there and see what it is. I try to make nobody camera shy. I don't like really walking in establishments like with my camera, like live streaming. Cause like you don't know how it's gonna make people feel all the time. Like people might be a little self-conscious and then people might be wanted on the run. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to put nobody on my stream, get him caught, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I kind of do want to see this game because I know I follow this Haitian girl. She was posting, I think Haiti won the other day. So everybody been kind of like posting their teams and stuff. So I kind of do want to see like what's up with that. I was wondering why I was seeing everybody wear this attire today. So I was like, you know what, it's Friday. I ain't doing nothing. Shoot, I was about to do another music stream with y'all. Man, forget y'all niggas. Forget y'all. Y'all had enough music, enough entertainment. And you always know they got some weird boyfriend, or, you know what I'm saying? Or ex. It's not even a boy, it's ex-boyfriend. Probably some ex. Why you on that date? Also, you move on that quick. You know, so I bet if it was me, I bet if it was him, you pick up that phone. Oh, so you could pick up the phone for him and not for me. You can subscribe to his vision, but can't support mine. So I was one of them type of niggas. Look at this Sacagawea type nigga. He's over here singing. Look at him. Go ahead, sing, buddy. Tap dance while you at it. 'Cause I told you to support my vision. You got a problem. I said, buddy, she only supports real men. Only real ones. Man. Yeah, I've been keeping some of my live streams up anyway, my music live stream. So y'all can re-listen to them. I just posted something. The last song I did today on my live stream earlier, I just posted it on my social media. That bum, 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 bum. That was tough, man. I had to repost it. I had to put the caption, "Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you." That's what it sounded like. Like, girl, don't walk from me when I'm talking to you. Women like that, so they like to be mad and snooty and obnoxious. They like when you kind of grab them, like, girl, don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you. They're like, ooh, okay, I won't. I had a very unruly friend, bro. She was really obnoxious. She said, again, she was like it. She was one of them light skin, you know, light skin, they just worse. Couldn't nobody tame her until her boyfriend was from Chicago. Stu was, I think he was a former GD because he was always throwing up the rakes. He was throwing up the rakes. I was like, yes, GD. He was either former or still was. Probably trying to set up Enterprise in Louisville. I don't know. But he was a real nigga. Like, he was real. He didn't play that. And so she was like, it's just the way he talks to me. She was like, the way he's just so firm. She's like, he puts me in my place. She said the way he's just real, like he doesn't play. She was like, he talks to me real firm and tells me stop playing around, quit all that. She was like, she's like, I don't know, I like that. Because she used to be like, she would truck dudes all the time, but she couldn't do it with him because he's real. She was like, I like when he puts me in my place. See, women like that. They like real dudes. That's why I said women don't like the soft guys. They like dudes like me. I'm a jerk. They love when I'm a jerk, man. They like it. They like when you talk to other girls. They like to talk to other girls. Like, oh, I'm your number 2 out of your number 1. Oh, you got 5 other women, but I'm the second favorite. You telling me I'm better than 3 at least? Yep, so is. I said, see, nah, girl, them other girls, man, see, they a little uglier than you. Oh, just a little. Just a little. That's why I said be firm. That's why I said I'm a man. I'll just be like, okay. When they going off talking crazy, I'm like, okay. I ain't gotta go back and me, you beep, 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 and you're skank. I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm just like, all right, cool. All right.
I don't care.
So you ready to go eat now?
Done?
They're like, yeah, I guess so. They crying like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, girl, shut up and get this food. Like, I want to hear what you guys say. That's why I see you just look at them like that. I think I did happen one time because I don't like when people walk away when you talking to when you talking to them because that's just disrespectful. It's like, bro, don't do that. So I said, hey man, I said, girl, don't walk. I said, baby, don't walk away from me. Don't you take it back on me. I said, this song is called "If You Walk Away From Me, I'll Just Love You From Behind." From behind, from behind. You can't walk away from me, but I'm just gonna love you from behind. Just love you from behind. Yeah, like dude. I'm very creative. I'll piss you off. You can't win me. I'll piss you off. You'll start talking. I'll start juking. Just doing the Memphis juke. Like, hey, I guess we'll worry about that later, huh? Like, why you got your feelings in a bar for, man? What's that all about? These people in the car laughing. Look at them. Yeah, you can be in it, bro. Come on. Look, attractive people out here. I said, baby, I'll just love you from behind. That's all, girl. You thought you was gonna leave me? You thought it was over. Women like me because I'm funny. So even when they mad, I know women, they be mad at you, but they'll be laughing because you make them laugh. I'll make like my little Elmo voice or something, or my little Peppa Pig voice. They'll be like, stop. They'll be like, it's not funny, stop. I'm like, come on, it's funny, laugh. I said, look at you, you're laughing. It's funny, it's laughing. They be like, stop, it's not funny, stop. I said, girl, what you mad at? All you gotta do is tell a woman, like, girl, look, you smart, beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, you show is kind, you is sweet. Doing like Suge did. Suge like honey, you know? That always make a woman smile. Stop it. You better than me because, like I said, when I'm mad, bro, I'm not me when I'm mad. It don't work. See, it's funny when I do it to somebody else. It's not funny when they do it to me. I'm just like, hey, hey, it ain't funny. Like, hey, shut up, girl, shut up. Anyway, you can walk away from me, but I'll just love you from behind. From behind, from behind. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to invest in a small ukulele so I can walk around. Like part 3 of pissing my girlfriend off. Like ding, 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 ding. She's sitting there talking, and every time she talks, you just stop playing. Every time she talks, and she talks fast, you start playing faster. You know, you really this is rhythm. That's how you piss them off, but it makes them laugh. I think it'll make them cry. She'll probably be like, "Oh, well, I'll play you this little song. I'll play this little song real quick." So I just play some. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Who's that dude that sings that song? Was it Tiny Tim? I can't remember his name. So, window to the window, to the window. I'll play the song that SpongeBob was tying his shoes to. I was playing a song on the small ukulele. Like, man, look. I said, girl, you better lighten up. With your light skin stuff, it ain't that hard, is it? No, I don't like people walk away from me when I'm talking to them. Because you do that, I'm just gonna block you. I don't like it. I remember one time, man, I told you one time my ex did it. She was mad about something. She's like, I'm leaving. She had a suitcase and everything, trying to leave out the door. I don't know for the life, I don't know why I did this. This is not smart. This is really not smart. Cause I'm just like, but she would piss me off. She would do something like that. And so I grabbed the suitcase. I remember she was about to walk out the door. I grabbed the suitcase after she walked past me. I just grabbed it. It's like this strength came on. I just grabbed it and I just threw it. I threw it like way across the hotel room, bro. I remember that. And I was thinking it was gonna go out the window. That's how hard I threw it. It went all the way to the window and stopped right before it hit the window. I remember that. Because I'm thinking it's gonna go. We were on like the 8th story. So I'm like, I think it's gonna fall right out the window. Son. I just grabbed it and threw it. I said, no, man. I said, what you gonna do? You gonna get over and sit down so we can talk about this. I said, no, I'm tired of you. Sit down and talk. She looked at me like that for a minute. Like, okay. And she went to sit down. I said, yeah. I didn't think that was gonna work. I didn't know I was even hollering until I stopped and I was like, what am I doing? And then she was like, all right. She went and sat down and we talked. I said, oh, all I had to do. I was like, yeah, you better go sit down. Yeah, do what I told you to do. She's a person that never listened to nothing. Now, she ain't listened to nothing, but she listened to me that day. See, they like when you walk in your firm authority. They like that. What time is it? Yeah. Give about 10 minutes. Oh, me. Hey. I'm gonna tell you, get it off. Are y'all enjoying the stream so far? Let's give it a walk, y'all. Oh, my butt hurts from sitting down all the time. Dang. I don't understand, man. My butt be hurt when I sit on this concrete. You be sitting there for y'all entertainment. That's why I want to do this channel more. Y'all don't respect me. Y'all just think everything is just easy and free. It's not. Comes at a cost. All right. I love when the sun goes down. You able to just walk around without having to break that much of a sweat. Sun ain't beating you out there. You feel me? Just feel good. So, the funny thing is, I don't even remember what we was talking about before all of that. Like, what was we talking about? Traveling or something? I think I don't remember. Well, y'all ain't talking, so I got to make up stuff to talk about because y'all won't say nothing. But I think I'll go watch the game today. I think it'll be fun. Because I got to get up early tomorrow. We're doing some work for church. So, remember part of a servant, remember having to serve? Yeah, we got to do serving work. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to tell your local Negro that. Learn how to serve and do something. You feel me? I can't see. Yeah, it's bright. Oh, let me take a picture. Hold on. Ouch. Can you hear me, yo? Mm. Sun is in my eyes. I can't. It's hard to see stuff. Shoot, I'm about to get up off and go watch the game. Shoot, I'm gonna take up on it offer. Shoot. That's why I said it beats being a Friday night here with y'all, man. Y'all be boring sometimes, man. Y'all so used to just having me here. That's why y'all don't talk sometimes. It's just used to me doing all the work. You see, I like quality people that can appreciate me, that appreciate Steve. Some of y'all don't. Oh, now y'all want to appreciate me after the fact. Yeah, okay. Y'all had 2 years to do that. And then I get a Norwegian. Bro, I just literally said that, bro. Remember, I kept telling y'all, I said, bro, I'm trying to get a Norwegian audience, people in Sweden. I kept saying the same reasons. And then you see people like, oh, y'all from nowhere. You see, they'll love what you do. It does my heart good to see my numbers streaming over there. I like that. That's why I said I'm about to get a large audience of them. See, they'll love travel vlogs and channels and stuff like that. Some of y'all, mm. The more you make me see. See, I was about to give you this channel too. I was about to, as showing I was about to. She said, "What you streaming on?" So where can I find you? And I said, "Oh, I was about to say the channel." I said, "No, let me give you my social media because I'm like, I forgot. I don't want you over here. I don't want these people weirding you out. I don't want these people weirding you out." I'll let some of y'all follow my social media if you ain't got it. If y'all want to know, I'll tell you. Because like I said, unlike the Discord and stuff like that, like I mean, I can still do it over there, but unlike YouTube, I can't really control who come over here. My social media, I can. So all my pages are private, anyways. For this very reason. So if you like to follow, I'll let you know. Because anybody that ain't you that follows, you know, what I'm saying they get blocked. But I still gotta accept your request first, anyway. So it ain't like you get to just. So I got a lot of requests I ain't even accepted yet. So if some of y'all cool, you want to know, I'll give it to you. Maybe, maybe. The more you make me see. Do 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 do. Giving you all I got. Do 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 do. Your love has captured me. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the game, y'all. You know what? Let's go do that. Maybe I'll stream it to y'all. How you doing? Maybe we'll stream it too. I think I need to charge my phone up too. Let me see. I'm at 55. Yeah, I'll probably charge it up a little bit. I'll probably bring like a little battery pack myself. Your love has captured me. Because I was about to go right. I said, yeah, I said I'll go over there. I was like, wait, I got my Glock on me. I can't go in. I can't go in there with that. But baby, there's weapons of mass destruction here. Can't have that on us. Your love has captured me. Closer I get to you. Do 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 do. The more you make me see. Do 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 do. Giving you all I got. Do 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 do. Your love has captured me over and over again. I try to tell myself that we could never be more than friends. Oh man, gosh, this audience is slow. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going back to the crib and logging on, man. Y'all just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out where all my original people be at. I know everybody be working, and then everybody don't tune into the stream and stuff. I'm just like, dang, man, these new niggas, like, y'all just be weird. Y'all used to never be quiet. That's how I know it's a sign to hang it up. It's time to retire, dude. Like, I'm ready to. Nigga tired of doing this, man. Thank. Never thought you had to give niggas to talk, but niggas be scared to even say anything. It's like that stuff be just tired of it. So I said, I'm ready to just be done, ready to retire. I don't want to see some of y'all no more, talk to y'all no more. Like, I'm enduring, doing it every day. Cause I said, we gonna do this channel, we gonna go out with it, let's go out with a bang on it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. 2 years of crap. Ugh. Ugh. It was real. How you make me feel. I wonder if I get copyright for streaming that game. If I stream it aside, probably. If I stream the whole thing, probably. See, I go off the YouTube guidelines and the YouTube scores and stuff like that. You can't stream other people's work because they're gonna copyright you for it. So for all these freaks and weirdos that want to take our stuff and our content, think they're gonna watch it for free and think they're gonna just like, no, you can't do that. Remember I told y'all yesterday, that's what Jones was dealing with. You can't watch the whole video, dude. You can't do that. You didn't have express consent, written express consent, whatever you call it. You didn't have that. So I ain't trying to get no copyright strike and get my. You can take his channel down. I don't care. This channel sucks, but still, some of y'all like it. So until the end, I'm gonna do it right. See, when you do stuff like what he did, you'll get copyright struck. You gotta abide by the rules of YouTube, man. You can't do that. See. I'll never steal people's work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I know I do use some samples of my music. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I don't hide it from YouTube. I let YouTube hear it. YouTube would let me know, hey man, you took their sample. It's not a copyright strike, but it's just like if you make any money, sometimes they might just demonetize your video if you don't take it out. Or if you make any money, they'll make you share it. They'll make you share whatever your profits is with the original artist. So that's why I told you every time I play anything, especially Michael Jackson, anything Michael Jackson, you get copyright. Like yeah. Like usually it takes it a while to show me what I got copyright with, but when I did the Michael Jackson one, immediately. Right, they don't play about that. And rightfully so. I'm like, it's not my content. It's not mine. I'm taking stuff from theirs. It's only right that they just do. Sometimes I don't know I'm gonna do the sample, so I can't put it in a description like, well, Fred is go to such and such. I don't know what I'm playing when I go and get in here. But I said, but I think it's good. So they know I'm not stealing their art or their content, you know what I'm saying? Stealing their art or nothing. But some people get mad, like, well, you should just let you be like, no, you shouldn't just do that. That's certain rules to this. You can't just do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? See, I understand that. They don't. That's why they thought they was gonna be able to do a reaction video to Darby's messages. Like, oh, what's the word of God? Like, well, no, there's still stuff that go with the word of God too. You can't do that, stupid. Maybe next time, don't take people's content and think you gonna try to get a gaining and a following for yourself. Oh, you good, you good. And then dude was over talking about, well, I was just trying to mention a Darby name. We don't need you to mention, nigga. I don't know you. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't never heard this nigga until somebody came and told me. I ain't never heard Nick Jones, never. I'm sure he's a good guy. I ain't never heard him until somebody came and told me about him. I don't even care who that is. I don't even want to watch dude. I don't know him. Dude is watching us. I don't know him. We didn't need him to spread message to Darby. Darby had 1 million views on the video back in 2015. What in the world we need you? We only never heard you. You gonna make an old follow-up video, man, being in his feelings like a nigga would. Well, I was just trying to, and he gonna tell, and that's why that's old passive aggressive stuff. No way, I don't want y'all to go over and say nothing to him. He knew that's what his code talk was saying. Go say something to him. That's why all his stupid niggas came into my page talking about I'm like, I don't like y'all niggas either. I loathe all y'all, man. I don't want Daddy people. I don't want Nick Jones people. I don't like none of you niggas. None. I don't know why y'all thought it was appropriate to come here. He sent them right over here, and then somebody was in my comment. Well, no, he didn't send my girl. The girl showed up. Yes, he did. He sent them over here. That's how they found out, because everybody in his comments, oh, Darby Jr. got a page. No, he don't. I ain't talking to you niggas, and that's why I never responded to him. What they don't realize is like, bro, I'm not talking about nigga like it either. I don't want y'all niggas over here. I regret even doing a video about the man. It brought all y'all freaks over here. I don't like y'all. I don't know what I got to do to get y'all to realize I don't like you. Like, bro, I don't like some of y'all. Like, y'all still come here. Maybe don't steal people's content, bro. You want to get a copyright strike, you idiot? Maybe read the guidelines. That's not my problem that you got a copyright strike. Don't do stuff like that. Ain't gonna be a content creator and you don't know that. Taking people's art. Whether you're trying to prove the word of God or not, brother, that's still consent. That's still copyright, stupid. And then you see these type of people, they be the ones that don't make their own stuff, man. They always reacting to everybody else's videos. They always want to take everybody else's content. And that's why people ask me, would I ever do a reaction channel? No. Because they get copyright struck all the time. Every content creator that does reaction channels, they get copyrighted all the time. They channel taken out almost several times. Because they have to keep dealing with copyright strike laws. Like today, it might not be copywritten, but in 3 years, they might copyright their video, and then they're gonna strike you for taking their video. One of my favorite YouTubers, man, like they starting to get that too. They just got 3 copyright, and usually when you get 3 strikes on YouTube, you done. They just got their third one, and hopefully they don't get their channel. I love their channel, man. They in Houston. Shout out to the In the Clutch, man. But hopefully they don't get their channel taken out. But I said this is why I wouldn't do it, man, because I don't want my stuff to get copywritten. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have people over here. They say, hey, you know what would be a good idea? If you react to a message of your father's. No, it wouldn't be a good idea. That's a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. Why would you think that? Because you know us. That's a terrible idea. That is one of the worst ideas I've ever heard. Just because I'm his son don't mean I won't get copyright too. And then I don't even want to react to his message, man. Who needs that? Who wants to see that? So theatrical stuff, man. Just watch the message and shut up. You need to see us react to nothing. That's why Joe had called me. He was like, hey, man, you think it'd be a good idea if I did it? I said, well, bro, if you do it, do it. You're going to get copyright for it? No, I don't know what to tell you. I said, all I know is I ain't reacting to none of daddies, man. I'm tired of even talking about him because people already keep doing that stuff. I don't want that. Like, that's why I said my whole vision got tainted, boy. Instead of trying to help the young ones and the youth and stuff. And here come these Nick Jones niggas and Darby niggas and all niggas I don't want. But he trying to make a sympathy video. And everybody in his comments was like, bro, everybody in his comments, there was a couple of people, well, Nick, you did right. And something wrong with them. And then most of the people was like, nah, Nick, you wrong. Can't take people's name. He gonna post why I would never react to another Darby message. You should have never reacted to a Darby message in the first place. We didn't need you to say that, stupid. We didn't need you. They already had 1 million, 2 million views on stuff before we even knew this nigga. I ain't rebooted itself, as always, see. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't even care who Nick Jones is. I don't care, man. I don't care about none of these people. I didn't do this channel to be acquainted with people. I didn't do this channel to be on your podcast, nor do I want to be on your podcast. I don't want to talk to you about daddy. I don't want to have a sit down coffee with you. I don't want to do that. I don't know why everybody thought that. I don't want to talk to you. Unless you doing something for the community and stuff like that one brother is. I'll say, I appreciate that. Everybody else, you don't want to do nothing for the community, ain't got nothing to talk about. So no. We don't do internet antics. We actually do stuff in real life. So everybody can quit all of that. Well, yeah, well, see, man, I found one girl came over like, now because I feel your daddy's a Nick Jones. Who cares, man? Why you telling me? I don't care. I don't know y'all niggas. I don't want to know y'all niggas. Why are you telling me like it's important to me? I don't care. Good for you. Now go watch him. Stop watching me. Why are you watching me? I'm not Nick Jones or my father. So why are you watching me? You shouldn't be. And I said you would have found Darby eventually. I could care less about his reaction video to him. As I said, I'm sure the guy's not a bad guy. Somebody was in my comments, they said, nah, because Nick Jones wrong, man. They said he's a right-wing conservative. I'm like, I don't care if he's conservative. I don't care what he is. Who cares? I don't know him, nor do I want to. I don't want to know any of them. I don't talk to nobody. Dudes get all up in their feelings, man. Like, well, this is why I say create your own content. When you create your own content, you can't get copyright. When you take somebody else's content, you get copyright. See? Don't do that. Have I ever had to react to somebody else's videos on here? No, because I make my own. I do my own thing. So that's why all my stuff stays copyright free unless I use some of the music. But, hold on. Hang on, y'all. And a little drama, so I didn't want to come to me with it. Why you telling me for that I'm gonna do something? I think Jones is a right wing conspiracist. Good for him. Whatever, man. I don't care. Dang, oh man, like, dude, they attract some weird people. Like, my gosh, man, why do I get these types? That's why I don't want it no more. I'm like, ugh, I don't want it. Hmm. I said, no, man, they was like, it was a whole conspiracy. They was like, well, then somebody got on my video. It was like, why you get to talk about your father and Nick Jones don't? Because nigga, that's my father. What type of question is that? Only niggas ask the dumbest stuff. Nigga, what type of question is that? Because Nick Jones ain't his daddy, stupid. Why would you think? That's not fair. You get to and y'all doing that to him. I said it's exactly fair. You gonna speak on somebody's father you ain't never met one time. That nigga stumbled across somebody content and didn't and decided not to give him the credit. He said, I was trying to give him traction. Well, Negro, you should have told people where to find the original video. Don't try to come take people content. And then you want to come talk. Well, I was trying to lead people to the word. He was already leading people to the word. He don't need you. Make your own content, man. Shoot. And then I seen the same nigga, Nick Jones, was on a Lecrae video. Lecrae was putting together a compilation when he wants to do a talk show or whatever. And he was putting together, everybody was talking about him. And this nigga Nick Jones on there, he's like, no, Lecrae needs to repent. Everybody, he's one of them type of repent type niggas. You feel me? And I say, nigga, you make sure you repent for taking Darby message. Stupid. That's why you got a copyright strike. See, it's what you get. You want to talk on somebody. I said it's the same nigga we had to deal with. Like Lecrae, that's why I said Lecrae was no way. No listen to him. I said that's what they base their content off of. No talent, no nothing. Just taking everybody else's message, doing reaction videos to everybody else's stuff. Think they called again on the internet, tell everybody to repent. Something wrong with them. I said that's because you ain't got no original content, stupid. People only watch your video because you take somebody else's video. You make your own stuff, nobody will take your stuff. Stupid. As I said, I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but I'm saying, but bro, you can't get mad at us because they took the video down. That's not my problem. More people came and told me. That's why I said I can do the same thing. Some little Negro talking about me on there, and I can do the same thing. I can copyright that nigga whole channel right now if I wanted to. I just don't, because I'm like, I'm gonna let him have it. That's the best fame he gonna get. It's not my fault. He's retarded, man. He can't do nothing with his life, but he just clout chases off people. That's why the nigga told people it wasn't for clout. He kept saying it. Just like Trump kept saying, I've been exonerated because you know you're guilty. You keep saying it, nigga. Negroes' words be fake all the time, just sitting there running their mouth talking. I said, yeah, I want to have that word working now. I'm 2 years old, stupid idiocy. I want to have it working. That's why I'm like, no, keep the word up. Keep that word up. Because I want people to go watch it and then they come over and watch me and see what's happening. I want you to see so somebody lying. You can see who's lying. It ain't hard to tell. Come over here with some stupid beef. People was in the comments mad at mama talking about your mama's the one. Like mama didn't even do that. It was YouTube that did that. I wouldn't blame mama if she did though, because that nigga don't know us. And niggas in the comments talking about the spirit of Jezebel is in Destin Ministry. Nigga, no. Says a nigga. Only a nigga says that. Yeah, you know what's here? You know what's heavy? The spirit of being a nigga. That's what's heavy. You stupid niggas come over here. Yeah, the devil show you, you dumb niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying niggas, you stupid niggas. That's why you watch Darby and Nick Jones, because you's a nigga. You too stupid to make your own content, do anything with your life. So that's why you watching us. Nigga. You want to critique somebody, taking people content off the internet because you can't make your own content, nigga. I'll make my own music, my own content. I ain't got to do no reaction videos to nobody. I consider the one I did about Daddy a reaction video. I don't even like that. I don't even want to do that one. Got some nerve to talk. No talent having weirdos in there want to talk and get on somebody else's bandwagon, get on somebody else's wave. Make your own content, G. Keep my family out your mouth, stupid. That's why I say you niggas better hope I don't see y'all in real life, boy. Ain't gonna be no talking, man. It's a knuckle sandwich, you knuckle draggers. Y'all won't talk. That's why I only talk to people like that. You should be ready to fight them because it's like you just stupid. My fist is gonna help you understand it. Right. Stand Negro. Well, I watch. That's like, I used to love. I love Darby, but his wife. I'm like, well, then Negro, you don't like Darby then. His wife is doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Still doing better than you niggas. You sitting there talking on people, still doing better than you. Running your mouth, you freaking knuckle dragger. Yeah, I bet you would. That's why I love our derogatory terms. I'm gonna keep calling y'all niggas that. That's why I said I'm okay if white people call y'all that. I'm okay if they call y'all type that. I'm not gonna defend y'all. I promise y'all. I'll look the other way. Always got a knuckle drag in our community speaking on something. They have no idea what they speaking about. Nigga was in the comments. What would your dad think about this? My daddy would get just as mad as her. Stealing his word. I said, well, the word is supposed to be for everybody. Like the word ain't free. Sound like about a knuckle dragger. Sound about the knuckle dragger thing to say. See, like I said, Daddy was cool with some of y'all. He had compassion. I don't. I don't have compassion for no niggas. I don't. Y'all come over here starting stuff where you gonna get the horns then, Negro. That's what happens when you stupid. Hold up. That's why they always come over here with that stuff. What would your daddy think? Well, I'm sorry that you're too stupid to think about what my father would think. I don't care what my father would think. It's not about what he thinks. And if Daddy was here, he would have to realize he got a 31-year-old grown man son. Care what he think, man. Am I grown or not? I know you couldn't do that because you stupid and need somebody to lead you all the time because you too dumb to pray yourself. I'm sorry you too stupid to pick up a Bible and read. I'm sorry you too stupid to lead your own self. How you sit on the word like Darby's man and you still stupid? I don't understand that, y'all. That's why I was saying yesterday. How you sit on the Darby and you still dumb? You still useless. Like, are you that stupid? Daddy didn't like useless soldiers, man. That's why we always active. Because he didn't like people just sitting there. Daddy get mad at you. You're sitting there, man. That's why he made everybody from the old people to the young people in church do something. He didn't want you just sitting there. Because he didn't want you to be a bunch of these dumb idiots on YouTube. Sitting there watching him from afar. People came to me with the Nick Jones situation. Like, bro, we talking about motivation. We ain't talking about that nigga. I ain't talking about Darby either. Just talking about motivation, man. I care about the young ones. I don't care about you old niggas. You old senior citizen idiots. Ain't nothing dealing with your life, man. That's why you watching a young nigga, man, because you weird. You old pedophiles. Sitting there watching us. Just be mad weird. That's the stuff I be talking about right there. You feel me? Excuse me, y'all. Stuff I be talking about right there. And they sit right there and then they have an attitude. They gonna go to what's up? I just be live streaming, walking outside, just filming. Do y'all for real? Everybody say they be seeing me out here. Like, I ain't even know I be that popular.
You always sit right across from
Yep.
Christina.
Yeah, I have a lot of subs. Sometimes viewers vary. Like they be in here, then they don't. Like I be on here for hours. They come in and out. Talk, yeah. Mainly YouTube. I'm trying to get into TikTok because YouTube's kind of getting boring now. But it's not the same. So, yeah. Where y'all see me at again?
Here, by Costino's. Crossing. We always wonder what you did.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's nice to know. It's like the fifth person that they say they always see me. Everybody say they always see me. So
Well, good luck on your
well,
guide.
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, y'all. Um, see how I turn it off? Like I'll be mad one minute. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hi. I said that's the stuff I be talking about. See, these are people I like, bunch of randoms. I like them. It's unnamed, no name niggas. You notice how what didn't come out their mouth was Nick Jones and Darby? Yeah, I like those people. I like people like that. Send me a bunch of those. Like, God, send me a bunch of those. I'm so tired of these Nick Jones, daddy niggas. I'm so tired of y'all. I don't like y'all. Like, I just don't, man. Not all y'all, but you know, this a large majority of y'all don't. Dang, send me some useful people. It's like, bro, stop sending me these old children of Israel weirdos. Like, send me like that's all I want. Can't get it over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get it here. I gotta find somebody else. So now you see what I be saying, y'all. I see what I be talking about. See? That's all niggas want to come and do. Debate. Debate the word of God, debate a Darby message, and debate who right, Nick Jones or Mama. Like, bro, who cares? Oh my gosh. I'm like, God, this is what people do with their life. This is what they do with their life. Like, this is all you have. This is what you've done with your 40, 50 years of existence. This is what you're doing. Trying to debate a young nigga online. Like, young niggas are stupid. I was like, bro, I don't want to be stupid like you. I'm trying everything I can not to be like, I said, God, that's my worst fear. Like, I don't want to be stupid like this. I don't want to be dumb like these Negroes. Please don't let me be. Please. You know, on YouTube trying to be deep. Oh, what an idiot. That's what you're doing with your channel and your content, man. Get us some content. Get real life, man. Dang. Now I'm gonna go watch the soccer game. Let me see what I gotta do to get in there. Hold on. See, because I do something in my life. I do stuff in my life. Sitting around watching Darby and Nick Jones all day. I actually do something in my life. So. Let's go, man. See my dude? Yeah. Hold on. Let's catch you down. Yeah, go ahead. Got batteries and there's no phone on my phone. You don't say that. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm finna watch the game. So.
Flips it off for Mulligan.
That's pretty nice.
The strike, but that's a good sign. Getting McKinney freed up facing the field. It was again. Just able to keep it on to the right.
Yeah, I don't think I've never really been in there. This is a pretty big space. It's pretty nice.
Side technology. And I think
I probably won't be on live stream like the whole time. So
For answers, don't you ever read it?
Oh yeah, 1 second, 1 second. I came like I said. I told I was gonna come. Hold on. All right, what y'all got? Y'all got anything like orange juice, like pineapple orange juice?
I'm making something. No alcohol.
Okay, you can mix like pineapple and orange juice in it. Like I like that.
Previously,
Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Hold on. My first time being here. It's kind of big in here. Dang.
it's so big in here. There's such a vibe in here, and I love it.
You think it's gonna get packed up for the game today?
No alcohol.
Well, I got. And make sure I don't want no alcohol. I ain't never drunk. Never. Yeah.
Very feature these.
But it's big.
So what is that?
Do you like watermelon?
Not really. I mean, it's some.
Pink.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna add a
Okay. Cool.
and then I'm gonna add in like a grapefruit.
Okay. Sounds good. How much I throw for that? That's it. Yeah. How much is it? How much?
What I tell you?
Huh?
What I tell you? What I tell you?
Is it free?
No,
Well, how much? I say, how much is it?
it's 7,500.
7,500.
It's your
This non-alcoholic, right? No alcohol.
not putting no alcohol in your drink. Okay.
Make sure. Alcoholism run on both sides of my family, so I'm trying to make sure it don't come nowhere near me. So
There is nuts. I promise you, I'm not playing against you.
that's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Okay.
What you want for it?
No.
Nothing? You sure? Well, how much if I want to refill? You have me? Take you up on that. Take you up on that. Hold on. Huh? If y'all in San Antonio, man, come down here and watch the game. And please don't be weird. But she'll tell you. Wherever she is. Where'd you go? No. But she'll tell you. Come down here and watch the game, y'all. Get y'all a drink for free. No, non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic.
I told him I had him, and he didn't. He didn't believe me.
I mean, I ain't never been over here. I don't know what y'all be charging. I got like top.
Why would I charge him?
I got
I literally sat with him. I sat with I sat with a king. When you sit with kings, you know how to respect the king.
I
Okay.
tell him I'm a king. I'm a
Yeah.
king. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. A king. Like, but it was okay.
That's good. That's good.
It's not bad.
No, how much do y'all rent?
So it's literally what's in his drink right now. It is a mocktail. It is a peach with a hint of watermelon, and then a grapefruit soda on top. So yeah.
I ain't never had a grapefruit soda. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. I might need some more ice in a little bit. I'll come back to you though. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's pretty good. I've never had like a grapefruit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Pretty good. It's big out here, man. You see it?
This was just a terrific team move from the U.S.
I'm already copyright, so copyright.
Screaming that leads Weston McKinney in front of him.
So they playing third. Like, oh, there's a story. See that?
McKinney's got options to his right off to cut it down. Get it to the back. Christian Pulisic, he can make things happen. 2v1. No problem. His defenders on balance. Slips into McKinney.
Oh.
Over the ball again in the middle. And
It's gonna be a good game, y'all.
Wins up to get into his own net. And that is Weston McKinney. And that is
If y'all want to stay, y'all can stay. But
talk
I
about
don't know much of what I'm talking.
There's your
I'll still set y'all.
big goal. Third fastest the U.S. has ever scored in their World Cup history. First time in 20 years they benefited from an own goal at a World Cup. And we saw Mexico, and we saw with Caleb Neal the importance of serious these games.
I need to retwist that. Look at this. What crazy. Man, crazy.
How does it change things
That's
for the
crazy.
U.S.
What is
to
it?
get that
got
goal
land
of
on
the
it.
game? It's a little bit for next year, but what I want to see, what I expect to see is this team keep the foot on the gas. We don't really saw it start yet. We've seen Paraguay have a couple of moments in transition. This is an Paraguay team that is not going to quit. Going 1 down in 9 minutes. But for the U.S., this is a game.
Something, y'all.
They're going to need more than one goal.
Y'all still hear me? Is it kind of loud there? Let me know.
Finding good opportunities to transition forward. So this has been the start. That this crowd would have wanted, this team would have wanted, and Mauricio Pochettino would have wanted.
This is how I'm spending my Friday nights. This is how I want to do my Friday nights. I never get out to do nothing. I'm always on here with y'all.
The dangerous U.S. free kick coming too. Dangerous position. And you said a couple of minutes ago that Pulisic hasn't really had a touch of the ball, and he hasn't. But it doesn't matter. When you get the ball like that, if you have the quality that he does just to bring the game to life, so special. Sees Cáceres going to ground, slips it through his legs, little nutmeg here, just glides past defenders. He's so good on the dribble. He's blood that also relies on a lot of confidence, and that's why he's so important. He scored.
Oh,
At least
what is the World Cup? I didn't know that.
So ready for this moment. And now it's going to be a set piece for the U.S. I expect this to be Tillman with an in-swinging ball with the right foot. I think Tillman 17, Anthony Robinson beside him. Tillman the fade. He's
Y'all asked me questions about
Yes, I seem ready for that. This will cycle around, Freeman, nice little touch to break the space. Hooks it into the middle, he's crashing, popped along in the air. Tillman breaks it down on the run, spins it back or tries to, falls for Pulisic. Traffic for him, now the attempt blocked. Robinson, first there, U.S. drive.
I did not. I don't think I ain't never taste liquor a day in my life. I make sure of that. Sometimes I like to go places. I'm gonna tell my people to taste that. I taste that for me. I'm serious. I'm serious.
You be on this field,
But yeah, I'm gonna get over here. See what's James. I'll call y'all. I said call you. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
Robinson, Diego Gomez.